Okay, finally. Okay, now I can actually do the. Let's do the fucking talk show, bro. Let's do the fucking thing. Yo, what's up?
What's up? What's up? Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you well. I think everyone can hear you well,
Shout
dude.
out, shout out, shout out. Well, what's up to the chat? How's everyone doing? Also, future viewers, shout out to you guys as well.
Yeah,
You guys are
shout
also
out the
important.
YouTube people, bro.
The YouTube people. I'm definitely going to be one of them because I'll probably re-listen to this. But shout out.
Yeah, yeah, bro. You know how it is. We're probably gonna have a fire outro song this time too, dude. Dude, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick though.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
I went into it a bit before, but me and you, we researched this show.
Oh my god.
Me and
We're
you
already jumping into that.
Yeah, we already
There's
jumping into that. There's no.
Yeah.
We can
No
go into the
warm-up.
lighter stuff later. We can go into the lighter stuff.
No,
after
yeah,
this.
like no warm up, just immediately bench this 300 kilogram bar, you know.
Okay, so Spandiar is in my chat asking question for both of you. Thoughts on 1933 to 1945 Germany?
A lot of things happen.
A lot of things happen. A lot of things happen.
A lot of things happen.
The whole boundaries of the state changed too after 45. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The fucking borders changed for like 100 years or some shit.
Well, the borders changed many times during that period as well.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
There was a lot of fluidity.
A lot of fluidity.
In the shape
Also,
of the...
a lot of Rothschild control of the economy
Oh yeah,
during
obviously.
that whole period. But we can't, I don't know how much we can talk about that on Twitch. But
Well, yeah, I mean, Twitch is... We know what type of platform Twitch is.
Yeah, it's backed by the same people who backed Hitler. Let's put it that way. Anyways, yeah. So me and you, how did we get into it? How did we start the research?
So basically, we saw on Twitter that this show is popular, right? Neither of us have seen it, but we were like, "What's going on here? Why is everyone talking about this?" If only you knew the amount of IRL people, just complete normies that I know, who are also just talking about it and seeing it. And I was just so curious. I was like, what is this about? I guess we both were very curious to kind of investigate it. So we decided. So instead of watching the first seasons or so, like normal people consume television, what we decided to do was just watch summaries of the previous seasons so we can somehow understand what's happening. And then we just watched the first 2 episodes, I think, of the 3rd season. And yeah, that's the show is Euphoria. I'm very certain some of our viewers are gonna get Euphoria ads because, for example,
I did, man.
We'll be watching football, and in mid football game, the commentator will start talking advertising Euphoria, and I'd be like, what's going on here? It's just shocking. Imagine you're watching some guys kick around the ball, you're excited to see a goal, and the guy starts talking about Euphoria suddenly. It's crazy like that.
No, it's insane. Like it's actually insane, dude. Because HBO Max is very proud of it.
Yeah. I mean, if you look, I looked it up kind of a few days after we kind of analyzed it, and it has an insane. I don't have the number. I could just look up the number immediately, right? But it has an insane cost per episode figure that I think made it so that the total season, just this season that we watched, cost what, 200 million or something. And we're gonna bring up an OG Heydarist dad quote, which is that that money could have been spent better elsewhere.
Yeah. Right? No, it's true though. It's true.
Yeah. Of course.
What do you even say to that? A lot of that money could have gone to a real production, effects,
something interesting,
scenery,
something imaginative.
Yeah. Something I don't know, saying the term magical, but
imaginative. Imagine something that actually makes your imagination go whoa, this is something new. I haven't seen this before. That kind of thing.
No, it's a real, and it was a pain. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever you'd call me, I don't know if I told you, but whenever you'd hit me up, I'd be I'd start sighing and stuff. Oh, not again, bro. Not again. I thought it was a one-time thing. Why are we doing it again? And then
Bro,
we just watch it anyways.
the thing about it as well is that you just see it all over Twitter. You know, like you just see all sorts of
Yeah,
weird
all
discussions
people
about,
talk about it.
and
All people
what's
talk about it.
like this. We still have not solved this mystery, which is why is it so popular? We genuinely have no clue. Like
We're
I
trying
cannot
to
tell.
figure it out. We're trying
We're
to figure it
investigating,
out.
we're asking people, we're going to places, so on and so forth. But none of us can tell you why it's popular necessarily. It's not like, at least from the bit that we've seen, you know, it's not like a really interesting. Like we saw tweets on Twitter that would have like 150K likes or something, just
Yeah.
talking about the show. Like what? Like I've never seen that for another show before. Like that I can kind of think of personally. And it's just so fucking weird to just see how big it is, you know, for what it is. Because when you actually see it, it's not that interesting
Yeah,
at
it's really,
all.
it's just a lot of it is kind of gross, and it goes all over the place.
It's a,
It
oh
doesn't
my god,
follow
it's
like
such,
it doesn't follow like one person fully. It goes through all these characters, and one is just worse than the other. It's usually how I describe it. It's always something is
dude,
worse than
they're
the other.
all awful people as well. Like they are all horrific people that you do not understand why. Like why are people following this person or are interested
Yeah,
in protecting this character? Because you'll see like tweets on Twitter that get like 50K likes where it's like someone defending the honor of one character and slandering another. Like how does that work? How does that make sense? I have
yeah,
never seen someone post like that about, like, I don't know, Breaking Bad or something.
yeah. They
Like,
don't. Yeah,
Jesse,
exactly right.
Jesse was such a good guy. I hate you, Walter. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Like, who engages in media? Like, who engages with media in this way? It's such a strange thing to, like, I've never seen it before for another thing. I guess you
No,
could kind
they
of maybe
treat
call
it
it
as very.
unique.
Yeah, it's very like it's treated as this revolutionary media form, like a new form of media.
Exactly.
It's very it's world breaking. It's not just it's world break. Like it shatters how you
World,
view the
yeah, Earth
world,
Shadow.
right?
Yeah.
And it's like I can't think of any movie that's been described as that. As maybe like what are movies that people describe like that? Like The Matrix, maybe.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
like
something like that.
that's like those sort of movies where it's like it's making you think a lot. And we're like, okay,
Yeah.
it's not like the Matrix because Matrix is not too crazy either. You know, Matrix is like
Yeah, yeah,
I
like
like
me,
the
yeah,
Matrix, but
exactly.
it's
Like
not that crazy. You know, so
there
I'm
are
like, okay,
popular movies like that. Like there are popular movies that make you think a lot, even if the premise is a little bit silly. I
yeah,
would say
yeah, yeah.
something like, for example, Terminator or Alien to
Terminator,
me
yeah, exactly. They're
are
very
actually like a lot
you
deeper
can
than
learn
people.
a lot. Like,
Yeah,
did I say I said to
yeah,
you right? I said, look,
yeah.
I can. I think I said this after we watched one of these episodes, right? And I started crashing the fuck out. And I started saying I can find more value in Godzilla movies, and there's like 40 of them. It's usually guys in
Yeah,
suits destroying shit, and
yeah, like
I find
those
more
cheap
value in them.
Japanese.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Japanese ones, because look, what do they fundamentally? What do they teach you? Yeah, humanity is fucked. Don't nuclear
mhm,
weapons can be pretty evil, like they kill a lot of people, and
yeah,
humanity shouldn't have weapons that are too overpowered. So the guy kills himself with the weapon, so no one has it. There's something very deep about that, you know. Even if it's the way the movie is made is 50s, obviously it's gonna be dated, right?
hmm,
And it's
of
from
course, of
Japan.
course.
But I see more morality. But you learn, right? You start thinking a lot. Okay, you see it. You see all the scenery, even the scenery, the way the cinematography works in the movie when they film
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
cities, like there's something beautiful about it, right? It's like whoa,
There's
makes you
so
think.
much talent that goes into, like, you know, the miniatures for the
Yeah, yeah.
cities.
They make because they make
There's
all these
so
small
much talent and
cities.
skill,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like there's so much like thought that goes into like how they physically produce like something that looks real but is literally like a tiny toy city. Like I don't know, it's just
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
really great. It's really
and
awesome.
the way I have to remember, right? Those movies were made a
Mhm.
few years after the nuclear bombings. So not too far off. It's like 8 years, I think, or 9 years between.
Mhm.
Um, and the way they depict the destruction, because it's not just like it's a from afar away. It's like they showed how the kids are suffering, the people are without families, their families were gone, and this one scientist has to make the choice: does he use his overpowered weapon to go at him? But he doesn't want humanity to have it. So when he does the thing, he cuts off the thing. He cuts off the tube, right? He's like an underwater suit.
Yeah.
He takes
Mhm.
himself out with it, so no one will have that tech ever. And it's like that's a deep ending. It's like whoa. that one of the guys who's like high, he just does it anyway. He just sacrifices himself, so no one has that. He doesn't trust any government with it, right? It's kind of, it has a good meaning at the end of it. Now, why am I bringing that up? Because when we watched Euphoria, I watched people pouring out 24/7. I saw a cut, the weird balloon thing that was made me gag. I'm not. That made me like
and also
vomit.
a lot of poop. Just it has to be mentioned that there's a lot of poop in this show.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Why is that? There's like some scat thing going on, bro.
There's a scene where a dog licks poop from like a lady.
Yeah, dude, no. It's very. Yeah. Oh, dude, some guy in the chat also asked thoughts on Sabrina Carpenter.
I don't know much about her other than she's just like kind of weird or something. I don't know.
All I know is you know what, she's has racial motivations against the Syrian men. I've tweeted about it before. I will die on that hill. She has issues against my people and me specifically because I am an Assyrian man. She hates indigenous men from the Middle East who've suffered a lot. You know, we've suffered a lot.
Give the guy some water. He's Assyrian. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, dude. Sabrina Carpenter does not want to bring that water, bro.
Gosh, literally, like, no, from what I've seen, like, some of the worst people I know are like really big Sabrina Carpenter fans, and I don't know what that says about them or her. I don't know which one is.
True.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with that.
I just don't get what she's trying to like. Look, there are the TikToks that will make me laugh, and it's like, here are all the girls going to the concert where Sabrina Carpenter is doing like blowing imaginary head, and it's like, bro, yeah, I don't know. You couldn't pay because you have to remember a lot of kids listen to this. It's like, why?
It's true. Like a lot of these pop stars, you have to remember they're marketed like one of their main demographics is like girls that are like 13, 12, like that kind of thing.
It's just very like, look, I think, have I said this to you before? But when I listen to these old music, because I listen to a lot of music from 2000s, right? Even 2010s. And a lot of the music videos, yes, it can get dirty, right? It can get sexual, but it's so tasteful, bro. I'm not gonna, like, I miss it, bro. I miss that type of quote unquote degen. I miss that. I miss when it was more tasteful. There was more like music video. There was more like to it than just twerking on the fucking camera for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, it's just.
I mean, yeah, but like, I guess like, isn't the whole kind of like design of this media apparatus? It's about like transgression, and like the more transgressive your thing is, the more. I mean, just look at like just look at the subject of the conversation, Euphoria, right? Like, I'm very certain a lot of the people. One of the main reasons why people watch this stuff is literally because of the goonerisms that are associated. It's because it just has a lot of these like kind of sex scenes that are just filmed like porn, that use the exact visual language of porn. And what's messed up is, again, you have to remember they market this towards teenagers. They market this towards like relatively young people, and it's kind of parasitic in that way because it's kind of like colonizing their minds and their energy and funneling it towards. Can we address the specific blue and yellow aspect of Euphoria?
What's the blue and yellow aspect?
Hello, everybody.
The fucking guy who made it is Israeli. Can we just mention?
Oh
that?
yeah.
Sure
I think I mentioned before that Euphoria itself, like the whole
it's an Israeli show.
An Israeli show, and I think it reflects it like in a very real. Like, I don't mean that like in like a very deep way. I just mean that Israeli society is a very gooner society. It is. If you know about their porn issues, then you know like Israel has a severe problem in their society where there's just gooners. Like even weird gooning, not normal gooning. Like, for example, like you know about the case of like how a lot of them were into like Nazi, like weird.
The German, there was
that was a real issue in Israel. Like, that was getting out of hand. It was like, what the fuck is going on here? Is that now wow, this is a terrible post. Yeah, it is a horrific post. That's why I have it on, so you guys get an image of like why we endured. Mind you, this poster is more interesting than the whole show because it's like there's a lot going on, but you'll see. Yeah, it's bad graphic design. Yeah, and they're also doing a lot of biblical symbolism. Before it had worse. It said like
Yeah.
Jesus saves or whatever. And it's just weird. It's just why?
You
Why
know,
would you do that?
like apparently, like one of the major themes, which you don't really get from watching the thing, is about like, you know, people having some kind of like struggle with faith or something. But the only way that that's actually represented is that you have like this character who's played by Zendaya, um, who is awful in this show, if I may add. Like,
Yeah,
really.
yeah, she's very
Um,
awful in this show.
and I guess like it's about like her sort of struggling with faith and feeling like she's basically not going to be redeemed or something, but it doesn't really come across like that's actually like a real kind of struggle that this character is going through, because she just acts like a normal, but when I say normal, like she just acts within like the sort of predefined way that she's established, and
Yeah.
not really differently than that. And yeah, I don't know. It's just this show is weird as fuck, but it's not weird in an interesting way. Like things can be
Yeah,
weird in
yeah.
an interesting way.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
really
not. This is
not.
like
It's really not. This is not like avant-garde film that's gonna make you fucking like question a lot of
Mhm.
things. Even be entertained. It's just not.
If someone asked, how would you and the guest describe the show in a few words? I don't know enough about it. I'm interested in exact. It's bad, except that it's viral. Okay, here's how I would basically define it. Is that like
Mm,
it's a it's a sort of vague remake of like a failed Israeli teenager TV show, and it has like those kind of like HBO isms. If you're kind of familiar with that network, like it is going to be like a little bit more like quote unquote raunchy or whatever, but not in an interesting way, definitely, and not in a way that like actually like helps like put forward like an interesting narrative. You can point towards like other HBO shows that have like that have like, for example, I don't know, like degen elements in them or whatever. You can look at something like The Sopranos or something, but all of these things exist to further like present a sort of interesting narrative and to characterize people that are actually going through interesting struggles and stuff. Um, I would definitely not say the same about this show at all. I mean, one of the main, and you know what's like weird as well about it. I
mm.
kind of looked into it a little bit, and it actually does make a little bit of sense when you realize the way it's made. Basically, like the second season I think was like made in 2020, so there's like a 5-6 year gap or something
Whoa.
between the second and third season, which is why like when they're talking about like OnlyFans and stuff, it feels like OnlyFans discourse from like 4 years ago, not
Oh, that makes sense, dude. It's
like why.
lying
That's why
behind.
it's strangely outdated, and like in a way that like it's not really easy to point out, but it makes complete sense when you consider that it's
Yeah,
just
yeah. Now a
like a
lot of
long
things make more sense,
series.
dude. A lot of it
Yeah,
makes more
so
sense.
like even to, for example, the guy, what's his name, the fucking, what's his name, that lady, the OnlyFans lady, her husband or something,
Oh,
that guy,
like
like
the jock who turns into a cuck.
yes, 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 her
Yeah.
his thing where he's basically like just behaving like that makes a lot of sense if you consider that like a lot of people thought this was like an interesting, like people would talk about this. I remember like on Twitch like in 2019, like this kind of like
Yeah,
idea,
yeah.
like what if you were jacked but you're like you're like a
Yeah,
cuck,
that's fucked, bro. Dude, there's no remedy for it. That's like you're done. I'm so, bro. Your status is just done, bro. You can't ever brag ever, bro. You're done, bro. If you're
Yeah,
pimping out your girl with just like, oh no, but just don't have the face and the titties in the same picture, like, well, bro, you don't have
yeah,
that status, bro.
yeah.
You don't. You're a cuck, bro. You're in the same league as Destiny, bro.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. I definitely don't think, like I wouldn't want to watch a TV show about Destiny's life. And this show is actually like it's just that really. Like you have to just forget about the the guy being jacked or something because it doesn't actually make
It doesn't work.
it's
It
not
doesn't
like
work. It's
no,
just
no,
it doesn't add
it doesn't
anything.
work. Right? Like it's supposed to be like subversive. Like, oh, what if we take this? You know what I mean? Like,
What if
what if
we
we take
take
this?
the Chad and we turn him into a cuck fucking weakling that's in depth? Look,
Yeah,
I don't look. The being in depth and being an asshole makes sense. Okay, a lot of Chads will be fucking losers. Okay, I get it, but
hmm
a loser get to a level, bro.
dude.
To
You
a
know what it reminds
level,
me of?
bro.
You know what that guy reminds me of? Like his storyline. I swear to God, it'll make sense when you think about it, right? It's like a weird version of Uncut Gems.
Oh my god.
Like think about it. It's the same exact like storyline, kind of. But instead of cheating with the prostitute, he's like married to her.
Yeah, he marries
And
the prostitute. Yeah.
and like he still has like he still owes money to like vaguely like Middle Eastern people.
No. I was told today. I was told today.
Yes.
I had not insider info because these people know about this show, right?
Yeah.
This will scare you. This might make you laugh. You know who those in question are?
Please don't tell me like Armenians or
They
Assyrians.
are Armenians. They're Armenians. They're Armenians.
Oh my god. Dude, it's no, but like, does it not make sense? Like, it's kind of a lazy, like, kind of rehash of Uncut Gems. Like,
It kind of is. It kind of. But think about it. Now I'm gonna go further into like the weird rabbit hole.
yeah,
Israeli show made by Israelis depicting Armenians as bandits for like.
it's like bad guy.
Yeah, what's going on, bro? What's. Huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
that's
I don't
just
know,
kind of
bro.
weird.
It's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
Listen, the Israeli fixation on like Armenians and Assyrians is a very strange thing. to
It's a
explain.
weird thing. Look,
Like-
Armenians, at least we can say, statistically speaking, most of them have a dislike or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, statistically, it's proven, right? It's not like Assyrians
Mhm.
where you can maybe argue, like
Yeah,
if you know Assyrians, a lot of them will not like whatever. Like, it's normal, right? But it's
Yeah.
not like a statistically proven thing because we don't have a state. You can't do polls like that. It's difficult.
Exactly. Yeah.
But there is this dislike, bro. Like it's so deep, and then you want to be your best friend afterwards too. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's
Yeah.
and I've seen it. I've seen it with people. I've seen it. I don't know. It's just weird.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think I can comment on this too much, but there's a lot of like old beef. That's really not even. Like, they don't not even gonna remember. It's just in the Bible. So it's not like they remember any of it. Like.
No, it's like a kind of a biblical sort of messianic sort of beef with
Yeah, but
with
how do they
characters.
reconcile? So how do they reconcile with the fact that the Bible will say that God used Assyrians to do that? So it's still like, you know.
Listen, I'm not gonna be surprised. Don't be shocked if you guys watch it Euphoria and like in a few episodes an Assyrian guy shows up and like does something bad. You
He
know,
does
just-
something bad. He kills the
There
cock.
are a lot of Assyrian. Yeah, there are a lot of Assyrians in LA, right? The show takes place in LA.
Yeah, and there was that
And-
case not too long ago. You know the.
Oh yeah.
The two Israelis and like the bunch of Assyrians who jumped on the fucking.
There's
Chicago
you
or
know, I don't
whatever.
know. It can definitely get edited in something like that.
He's gonna have those
It's just
tattoos,
weird.
dude. He's gonna have the fucking.
It's gonna have like a what is it like the eagle tattoo? Yeah.
He's gonna have the tattoos and shit, dude. He's gonna have like the script, you know, that just says like Ashur on his fucking chest, dude.
Literally, or like the blue and red, like sort of on a design, like on his t-shirt or something. Dude,
Dude,
gonna-
it'd be fucking hilarious. That actually would be very funny, dude. Like
that actually would be.
I
Someone
add it, bro. Dude, you're a pussy if you don't add it to the show. Add it. I'm for it. I'm as an Assyrian, I approve it. Do it, please. I want us to be villains in the
Dude,
show.
it is. Not gonna lie, being the villain in Euphoria is being the good guy.
It is being the good guy, bro, because you just want to put an end to it, bro. You're just like, nah, fuck this, bro. What if I
Dude,
fucking
someone
blow your head
uh,
off? You know, like that's how they speak in the show sometimes. It's very funny.
that is like how they speak. And also, can we just note as well, like something that's weird, right?
Mm.
When we watched like the summaries, it was mainly just like high school students, and like it just takes place in this small town, and it's not like outside of the scope of whatever this,
Yeah.
outside of the scope of just being a show about high schoolers in a small town. The third season expands to where it's like all the characters are like doing their own little thing, but they're like living in like LA or something. Um,
Yeah.
isn't it weird that like almost like 20 to 30% of like the new characters that they introduce are like all I don't know if it's like Twitch TOS, but they're all like fans of a specific German regime between 1933 to
Yes.
1945. What's that about?
Yeah. Okay.
And
I
also,
don't.
why do they
Yeah.
keep saying the N word?
Yeah. What was that about? Yeah.
What's that about
Bro,
as well?
we were crying when we heard that. Like when we were watching, because we
Yes.
watched this together. As just guys
Yes.
know, we watched this whole thing together. When this
Yep.
one like Mexican or like Latina girl starts yelling the N word to these
That
black
happens too.
guys, and we are
There's a
like, "What
Yep.
the fuck?" We start like dying laughing because it's so unexpected. It's like, "What the fuck is like going on here?"
So literally in these two episodes we watched, right? We found some Austrian painter enthusiasts saying the N word, and we found a Latina chick saying the N word.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
that about? That's just like
Also, there
really
is
weird.
that scene we kind of skipped, but we heard about it on Twitter, which is that there is like some like homosexual like sex scene that has like a let's say a German flag from 1933 to 1945.
Wait.
Yeah,
I've heard of that on Twitter. I've heard of that on
yeah, we heard
Twitter.
of it because
I
we
do
saw it
think
for
we
like a
skipped.
split second, and
Yeah,
we got like a heart attack, and you just like fucking skipped over that.
dude, I'm not trying to see that.
Yeah, we're not trying to
I'm
see
good.
dudes clapping other dudes' cheeks, bro. That's not. We don't move like that,
Well,
bro.
I mean, it's not just that. It's also like there's a massive red German flag behind them.
Yeah, there is that whole thing too, bro. It's just there, bro. Okay,
It's
that
weird
part
as
is
hell
real.
because,
Not yeah. Look, it is kind of, but do we need to see it, bro? Like there
dude,
is
the
that
thing
whole
is,
thing, and it's also in the context of this show. It's just so weird.
you have to think about it, guys. You have to think about it. This is a show about just the drama of teenagers and shit. Why the fuck are we looking at like the red German flag and people banging in front of it? It makes no fucking
Yeah.
sense. It's such a weird looking and like none of the people on Twitter that are like actually like seemingly obsessed with this show will call out the people who created it, or more importantly, boycott this if they see it as a bad thing. They'll still be watching it. They'll still be like giving it ratings and talking about it and giving it numbers and so on and so forth, and basically ensuring all the worst people behind it have like long and successful careers.
Yeah.
When if anything, hey, you don't want to you want this to fail, you think it's bad, you want to cancel it, don't watch it. Like, don't watch it and tell people don't watch it. That's it. Like, but no, that's not what Twitter people are gonna do. They're just gonna like they're gonna gas it up. How is a
Okay.
high schooler
Yeah.
that I think it's explained because she's like a drug addict and she lost like a suitcase full of drugs or something.
Yeah. It's like drug money that she owes, and
Drug money that she owes, and she flushed down a toilet. I don't know, something like that.
yeah, something like that. She messed up a lot of the money stuff, so she owes, and then she does this one deal that goes very bad. By the way, the deal is to like a bunch of black people, which I wouldn't emphasize normally, but it's so emphasized with how many racial slurs are fucking thrown at them that
Yeah.
yeah, you
What's up?
kind of yeah, it's just weird. But here's the thing, all right? So they make that deal, not deal, like she gives them like these like drugs or whatever, and she's also like Zendaya's character is also like a lesbian or bi at the very least. I'm not sure, and she really wants to be a pimp. There, she really wants to be a pimp. Like you have to understand the story we're dealing with. Okay, she really wants to be a pimp, and this someone ODs on the drugs because those drugs are like they're fucked up. They're bad quality, right?
Yeah, they literally put like fent in them.
Yeah, they're like fented the fuck out. So it's like it's pretty bad. So someone dies, and he what's it called? She's like, oh, I don't know anything about this. I promise you, I want to work here. This is a sign by God. God is making me, you know.
God is making me a pimp.
Yeah, God is making me a pimp. This is my call. And it's like, bro, if anyone else said that, can we be honest?
Again,
If anyone else said that, this would have been a fucking crisis. Let's be fucking honest, because that's just a very absurd. In general, that's just absurd, bro.
You know, people fixate on the term like spiritually Israeli, but this is the most like whatever that is
Yeah.
thing ever, and no one ever like says that.
No one says
like,
that. This is like the next level, dude. And it's like,
if anything, it's the people who call things spiritually Israeli specifically watch this show,
true.
and they don't use it against this thing. Like, what the hell is this?
What's up with that? Like, they be sleeping on it, bro.
There's a normalized abort. No, so far there's nothing about.
So I haven't heard about it. There's nothing about that.
Yeah.
At most, there is like, well, the conservatives aren't really conservative. You know, they're just kind of degen. Which is like, in America's context, I agree, but it's like you don't have to show it like that. I don't know. It's just pretty weird. There's the jock's dad also has sex with a lot of trans people. I mentioned it before, and this is seen as like a real like issue. This is like a conflict to some extent. You guys should watch The Boys. I've heard it's Israeli and corny as well.
Fuck that, man. I'm not watching the show, dude.
I haven't watched it. I just know the memes to some extent, and I laugh at them sometimes, but I don't get it. I've seen a lot of Homelander being Turkish memes. That's about it. That's a lot of what I've actually seen.
No, that makes complete sense to me. Yeah.
No, but Euphoria is just. It's one of the worst things I've had to like endure, and I've endured a lot of bullshit, right? But why is it worse? It's not that it in itself is like that grotesque. It's the way it's been hyped up, and it's the way it's everywhere. So you expect some level of quality, and it's just no. Just no.
Dude, I assure you, dear viewer, there is nothing exceptional about this show in any meaningful capacity. That there's nothing exceptional about the dialogue, the way it's filmed, the fucking camera work, the acting, the set design, the production design, the dialogue, the characterization or plot lines, music, anything about like there's nothing. It's like watching like a beige wall. Imagine you're just watching a beige wall.
I'd prefer to watch a beige wall, because at least that beige wall is not swallowing the balloons with the fucking drugs in them and like gagging.
That too, and the beige wall does not have like just racism or something. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, this show is weird as fuck. Not gonna lie, everything about it is weird, and you have to ask yourself like, why are people hyping it up? Is this some like strange plot that I haven't heard of before, where I'm basically getting gaslit? Maybe. Unironically, maybe there's a decent chance that's happening to you.
It's all just so rough, man. It's just like what I had to do to make up for it is I was like playing like fucking Wally while like we were watching this, because I didn't want to like put all my focus on it. I had to do something on other screen. Like you guys know those videos of like the TikToks where it's like there's Family Guy and then there's like the fucking Subway Surfers on the bottom. I had to do that for Euphoria because I couldn't. It's not that I have like a focus problem. It's that I wanna have a focus problem when I see this fucking show.
Can we also just discuss like, dude, I hate all the characters in this show. Can we just like say like, all the characters suck. Like they're awful people. They're not interesting. You can be a bad person and be like an interesting character. I guess like someone like Anthony Soprano is like
Sopranos deals with a lot of these issues way better.
Like they're very bad people.
They're bad people, but it's interesting to see how they unfold. Yeah,
Yes,
bad
you
people, no
want to.
complexity. That is what this is. There's no complexity to any of it. It's just they're shit people. They're just shit people. These are people you'd see and
Yep.
like you would talk to them once in a VC and never want to talk to them again. They're that sort of people. You know what I mean? It's like it's Twitter space people. Let's put it that way. Is that a fair analogy? These are like fucking Twitter space people you'd probably see at some point and you just hate them.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just rough, man. They're just fucking rough. It's just bad. The fruit sounds better than this. It kind of is. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, my mom just said, imagine Sopranos and Euphoria in the same universe because it's in HBO. I don't even. That's fucked, bro. That's just fucked. I don't. Dude. But then it kind of brings you hope because there's like at least some people who've survived the original show's events. So maybe they'll like do something bad in Euphoria. So they might be the good guys.
Well, yeah. I'd imagine Chris would shoot a couple of these guys. You know?
Fucking Chris, dude. Chrissy, bro. This is a bad deal gone very bad, bro. And they fucking dude.
Dude, Chris would do that.
Sydney Sweeney being Tony's lost. Don't say it, bro. That's fucked, bro.
Oh,
That's fucked, bro. I would genuinely feel bad. Polly is a Christian saint, by the way, in canon. That's fucking hilarious. Polly, bro, send Polly on these people, bro. But it is ridiculous. It's just I don't man. It's just yeah, the Marian apparition. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he does have that. That's insane.
Yeah, we also watched like a kind of an analysis on like the different fucked up things the guy who created Euphoria did
Yeah,
to those
yeah.
people. And it's insane that bro, how do you do all these things and you're given like a third season with like 200 million like budget? Like that doesn't make no sense to me.
Bro, dude, it's also just the way he keeps asking them for weird shit, and then they're like, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable. He's like, just kidding, just kidding. It's like, no, you're not kidding, bro. Who the fuck are you fooling, bro?
Of all the people who got canceled, how did this guy escape that, you know?
Yeah, he escaped it like a lot. But you know what the worst take I heard? Like that actually made me angry? I heard on Twitter, I think you were showing it because we were going through the stuff, right? Someone said like, I mean, what do you guys expect from a HBO show? I was like, motherfucker, I've seen plenty of HBO shows. They don't have this. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. Like, yeah, Tony Soprano claps cheeks sometimes. Yes, there's even gay sex in Sopranos. Yes, it exists. But it's moving something forward. You know what I mean? It's like there's something going on. This is just for the sake of it. Like, didn't we say that they probably just do a lot of shit just to check out fetish stuff? Because like he would just
yeah. You know what? It comes across like that. It comes across basically that there is like a list of fetishes.
Yeah.
That like the guy who made it has. And he's basically going through them and he's like, okay, how do I include this one? How do I include this one? Okay, let's check this one off the list. I just put this one in. Okay. Like it just comes across as that, really.
Dude, that scene with like the guy and then the prostitute and then there's like he's getting coke from her tits or whatever. And we were just like, that has to be that guy's like friend or something that he just gets him for this scene so he can do that. So
yeah. You can, dude. I guarantee you that was his buddy, dude. He just hired him so that he could just like
put legally like tits, dude.
Yeah. Legally, basically, just do that. Which is like, okay, man. That's amazing.
Oh, dude, you know what I learned today? Through the chat that I didn't know. Drake was a fucking executive producer of this shit.
Yeah, he is.
How?
Executive producer usually means that you're just like, you agree with the general concept and you're like basically supporting it with either money or you're also getting other people who are producers so that they can also pay for it. So it definitely doesn't mean that he like wrote like
no, but it means he's there. It means he's there. You
being there itself is the problem.
Like Drake is just there with them, dude. It's just fucking. Why is he here, bro?
literally, why are you there, bro? Why are you there? Like, I don't know. Everything about, like, the more I know, again, HBO has produced a lot of great stuff in the past, a lot of great stuff, and no one, we don't necessarily even have to name it because everyone knows it. But it's like, again, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at complete and utter slop, marketed to you
Yeah.
by like all these different people, by all these different Twitter people, etc. And to this moment, I still have like no clue on, like, why the hell is this as popular as it is? Like, there's no justification for this, you know,
It is
at
weird as
all.
fuck, dude. Like, because I've seen people IRL be like, "It's such a great show, man. It's just wow, these characters." And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you like? What are you like fucking shuffling about, bro? What is this? This is just weird as fuck, dude. Because look, if you really want, by the way, it's weird if you're an adult and you're watching like teenagers, like try. This is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But aside from that, if you really, really need to like to scratch that itch in your head somehow, I there's a lot better you can watch, dude. I'm gonna. I think even scary movies is like better to get an insight than Euphoria. Or
Scary.
like yeah, a scary movie or another teen movie. These like very stupid like fucking. They
Yes,
will
or
tell
fucking
you more
Superbad or
about it
something.
because let's be honest,
Literally,
folks,
watch
right?
Superbad. Yeah.
Look, because this is the truth. When me and you were in those ages, weren't we all like, "That's what scary movie, bro? It's the funniest shit ever." Like those sort of movies, we were like, the whole class was crazy about them. Do you know what I mean? Like we all were like, yeah, and the humor is reflected. The characters, what they do as well. Like, of course, some stuff doesn't make sense. Like when the guy puts the tongue in the phone and it goes through that. Like that's obviously that's not what we're talking about. But it's a lot of the humor is real. Like that's how we think. We should probably rewatch that. So it's better than Euphoria, bro. We should like watch that and be like, oh, we watched Euphoria episode 3. We just lie.
You have to remember as well, like, when you're watching Euphoria, you have to remember millions of like right-wing people on the internet unironically have like elected Sydney Sweeney to be their princess,
Oh, dude, yeah.
like
She's like their
mega princess,
overlord, dude.
basically.
She's like their
And
Fire Lord Ozai, bro.
yeah, shout out to Fire Lord Ozai.
Yeah, bro. He's real, bro. He's real.
Absolutely.
No, it's weird because it's like she is the face of conservatism. Which, by the way, it's not even her face. It's usually about her boobs because they're weird like that in the U.S. I don't know what the fuck conservatism over there is about. But she in this show, not only does she have an OF or all that, and she kind of hoes out a lot because she like, whatever. The big thing here is she dresses as a dog and she acts like a dog, and then she acts, and this is the one that made me and
Oh, this
August at the same time scream from the top of our lungs. We got like a heart attack. She was there dressed like a baby with like the diaper and like the thing in her mouth.
the pacifier.
We started screaming. I don't know if the microphone picked up that much, but I was genuinely in shock.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck that was. I
had to like stop
that actually was
and, like,
really
get
disturbing.
up because it was so bad. It was just like,
That is really, really disturbing,
and she is their lord, bro. She is their movement. She is MAGA.
Mhm.
Sydney Sweeney is MAGA, bro. That's my new analysis, but it's true. Donald Trump at some point will make Sydney Sweeney a minister or whatever, like head of something. Watch it.
Yep.
I'm fucking calling it. Everyone's gonna be like, I was right. Everyone's gonna come to me for that. Sydney Sweeney will become like a head of like some like whatever the fuck, like environment, whatever. It can be anything. if Sydney Sweeney's Secretary of War.
No,
Iran,
Sydney Sweeney.
Iran just
I
posts
promise
like the
you.
fucking baby pictures.
I promise you, Sydney Sweeney's gonna be like their what's her name? Maria Zakharova.
Oh god, she's gonna be like the spokesperson.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, she kind of yeah. Mega's
She's
full
gonna
of
be the
mean
Maria
gays
Zakharova.
who like bad bitches. Yeah, okay. I don't know about that because look, a lot of them would cheat on their wives with Sydney Sweeney. That's a real thing. Is that,
The ones that aren't gay.
yeah, the ones that yeah, because let's be honest, a lot of them are just freaks. A lot of them are old, and a lot of them like younger.
Yeah,
And
a
a
lot
lot
of
of them
them
are
are
probably on the
degenerates, yeah.
island. Okay, that's fucking truth. They're just weird people, weird, scary people. Like they should be investigated, bro. I'm gonna be real. And yeah, I don't know, man. That this whole show has to be the most Israeli thing I've ever watched. It has to be. I don't know. And mind you, I've seen like Israeli media. I have some exposure to it. None of the has been more Israeli than Euphoria. Let's be fucking honest now. It reflects the Gooner society perfectly. It has those sorts of people involved. The morality is definitely over there, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's just the whole thing is fried. And the worst thing on earth is when you're opening your YouTube app on your phone, you want to listen to some music, and an ad for HBO Max shows up and it's all Euphoria. That's the worst feeling on earth, because suddenly you don't want to do what the fuck you were doing. You don't want to go for a walk anymore because you just keep thinking about it. You'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Super,
no,
man.
you're completely right. It's so messed up. It's so messed up what this is. Like, this is what actually people spend their time on. You have to consider.
Bro, that chatter, bro. There's even a bunch of white people in the desert in the poster. Dude, that's one way to put it, bro. The fucking Sinai desert, like it's to rationalize that maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
possible.
again, you know,
It's
like
possible.
you know, Pride Parade with the Sydney Sweeney at Tel Aviv.
We're getting that. We're getting that, dude. Isn't she like a registered Republican?
I'm not sure what she is. I didn't even know if she like has like.
No, I
three
don't
brain
think
cells.
she ever was political. I think because of all that clout, she got
Oh,
like
they just,
registered
like,
as a
claimed her?
Republican.
Dude, is it like so basically like she just kind of exists as like this kind of dumb broad, and like MAGA just like claimed her, and then after MAGA claimed her, she was like, well, I guess I'm MAGA now.
Yeah, that's basically what happened from what I remember. I could be wrong. But if I
Dude,
remember right, that's what happened.
Dude, I remember Trump posted about her on Twitter, not on Twitter, on
fucking
Truth
God.
Social. No joke. He was like, Sydney Sweeney, she has the great jeans commercial.
It's all my fucking God. Okay, bro. Yeah, the United States.
I can't say what
Yeah,
TOS,
we can't say we can't speak. We can't speak. But
TOS,
we don't
TOS.
agree with the American government. And
We
a
do
lot of
not agree with
aspects
that
of
shit.
Society. We think they're just not cool. They're just not nice.
Peaceful disagreement, you know.
Peaceful disagreement. Peaceful actually Gandhi, bro. We're Gandhi maxing, okay? We're
Yes,
we're
yes.
cool.
Yeah.
We're chill.
Shout out black people though.
Shout out black people. Shout out black people. Shout out all black. No, but, yeah. So yeah, that was a fucking ride.
Wait. Do you remember like in I forgot which episode it was? You have like the black Muslim guy, and he's like, well, the Bible was talking about it, homosexuals, not lesbians.
Yeah, what was that about?
Dude,
Like, no,
that's such a
bro,
random.
that's such a like, bro. It's like, you know what it is? It's like two people who don't understand like the source material, and they're just talking about it, and it's just painful to like look at. It's just you're just staring at him. You're like, bro, what are they babbling about, dude?
Yeah. No, yeah, literally. And it doesn't really come across as like satirical or like.
No, it's trying to be smart. I think that's the worst part.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
trying to be
kind of
like yeah, you guys might
ironic.
notice some of these shows. Like, For example, there was this show in Russia that was pretty big, right? About crime in like the late period, like late 80s into the 90s, right?
Mhm.
And some people complained that it was glorifying. It was like a lot of people complained about it. That it was glorifying gang stuff. But that whole show, and I watched the whole show by the way, it was just sad. It's not like Euphoria, right? That show shows you how bad that life is, especially for teenage like kids, right? Get into that, and they just ruin their lives and all die. There's like that's just bad. They lose connection with their families and lose everything. They'll die for nothing. And yeah, it's just Euphoria doesn't even teach you that, right? It's like we're 3 seasons in, and it's somehow just getting worse and worse. It's not even showing any like that bad of aspects. The bad aspects, I think we said this, right? The bad aspects in the show usually are that some girl just doesn't do the clean way of being a total degen, right?
Mhm.
Usually, like she doesn't go all the way out. She's not doing normal OF. She's getting involved. If she just did OF, but she didn't do all the drugs, she would have been great. She would have done great. She would have fixed her life because she'd make so much money and she'd be great. That's kind of like the moral lessons you learn from Euphoria, bro.
Yeah, yeah, literally. That is the moral lesson you learned from Euphoria. So you have to remember, guys. You know, this is the thing is, worse things. What is it like? Worse things are coming. Like
Yeah,
the people who, like, I'm just kind of theorizing. The people who made Euphoria probably are gonna be making something else, and whatever that next
that's
thing
gonna
is,
be
it's gonna
worse than this. This is like
that's
tame.
gonna be
This is
worse.
gonna be tame in comparison. This is gonna be like fucking Child's Play compared to like what the fuck's coming, dude. That shit is like, yeah, it's gonna be horrific. I think you
Yeah,
should just be ready for it. Just be ready for it, guys. Don't be
just
too
be
scared
ready.
when it drops. Um, Societal decay present in culture on all levels. Yeah, kinda. Um, Now it's been a while since we talked
Uh-huh.
about other stuff
Yeah, yeah.
like internet issues.
Oh my god,
Internet
I've
issues.
been so offline, but I've been keeping a little bit of an eye, like at
Mhm.
least one eye in the direction of a of a couple of these guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, I think we should follow up what happened to cheap reviews because it got
Oh,
ridiculous at some point. At some point, some guy posted a picture, and I can't forget it because it was so fucking ridiculous. Some guy posted a picture because I don't know, he had beef with some guy, right? And this guy
uh,
is just there in a tank top with a shovel at his brother's grave, and he says, "I'm gonna turn your brother into a chair." And I can't comment on it. Okay, I can't, but
it's so
it's
brutal, man.
so insane. What do you mean you're gonna turn his brother into a chair, bro? What the fuck does that mean? And yeah, it became a fucking meme on Twitter, and yeah, and then there was the Namikian thing. I can't translate that because it's a lot of bad words. But
Yeah, of
let's
course.
just say Piccolo threatened a lot of things on Chibi reviews, and it was pretty rough and bad, and we don't condone it, but it was pretty rough. No, it's just yeah, it's just fucking insane. Um, just wanted to say that because Chibi reviews we mentioned them before, and that guy's life just keeps getting worse and worse, and then you just remember that he's the lolly guy, so you feel less bad. Um,
Yeah, of course.
so that's what it boils down to. Clavicular, I heard, might face charges for like because he injected shit into like a minor. I remember that. I think we saw that was a big issue back then
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's now getting
Yeah, I
charged.
saw that.
And even that he might have been a pedophile, like he might have done stuff with a minor.
Uh-huh.
We'll see though, but that shit is weird. We're gonna see. He's probably gonna die in a few. Yeah, he probably is because all that stuff he put in his body, it's not good. He's gonna kill you, dude. My impression of Clavicular is I don't view him as this nefarious, or I see him as like I just see him as another like insult character, like one of these tragic ones. That's how I kind of view him. At least that's my impression of him. What makes him horrific is not even what he is. He's a kid. Yeah, that's how I view him too. He's just like this young guy. What makes me fear, not fear, like what's bad about him, right? The bad thing about Clavicular is he promotes what he's doing. Right? There's a difference. Like if he went and ruined his own life, you'll feel bad for him and you'll try to help him normally, right? But if he's promoting it for others, do this, do that, take a hammer, smash your face, do this, do that, take all these drugs, and take, these things are not good for you. They'll kill you. They will shorten your life
Yeah.
expectancy, and they're very rough. They're very rough, and in this society, you will think about things like that. It's not easy. Like August, I think I'm not sure if I ever told you, right? But whenever I watch all these gym people influencers, right? I would always think about like, what if I did roids? Like I would look sick, I would
Mm.
look like this, I would be this, and then I just remind myself how bad it would be, right? Like if I actually went ahead, I just take a million things all the time, and I would have
Mm.
acne. My dick would shrink, and it would just not be worth it, bro. Like it would just suck, bro. It would just my life would suck, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not even the ED. ED I can live with. Okay, I'll be honest. Like erectile dysfunction, you can kind of live with, bro. From what I understand. But a micro penis, bro, I can't live with that, bro. I think I might like I might on Tetris like drop. I might drop on Tetris.
Yeah, I get that.
So yeah,
I
it's
get
pretty rough, bro. It's pretty rough. And guys, ED might be worse. Yeah, but think of it this way: ED is like it's not gonna not never work, right?
that. Mm.
The good thing with ED is if you're doing it with a girl that's really hot, she will think there's something wrong with her, and that's kind of advanced because that will just make you feel like this shit. It's like, oh no, man, like she'll never believe you. You can say it's like, no, just I have these issues, but she'll never believe you. She's gonna think it's a problem on her end, and yeah, I don't know. It's not bad for you in that sense, right? It's not like it's not gonna make you the weak guy, you know. Like you should be. You're not the one that's gonna be insecure, right? You might be insecure if like you have a small dick and it's a flat, but it looks bad when it's flaccid. Then I get it, right? Then it's like okay, now it's a different issue. But if it looks decent flaccid, then you have nothing to worry about. Okay, that's like she's gonna feel bad. And then when it works, she will feel special. She'll be like, oh my god, I'm the only woman ever, that he does this with. It's kind of when you think about it, it is like the esoteric wounded bird game. It kind of is, it kind of is like that. If you
Where
weren't ready for that.
someone asked, is there ED in Euphoria? That is crazy, man.
I don't think there is. I don't think there is.
There probably will be at some
Probably
point.
will be at some point. And
I'm not watching it though, so I don't know. I'm not gonna know.
Yeah. It's just I don't know, man. But roids, if you see what it does to people, man, it's just you're just replacing an issue with another issue. I think the one case I can see why people take stuff. It's
Yeah.
only wrong when you have gyno. Like I've seen people actually have gyno, right? And they have to balance it with like a lot of testosterone and all that, so their body kind of fixes itself. But you know how they live, August? They live like diabetics have to take insulin. That's how they live. They
Yeah.
wake up every morning. Their routine is taking like a million, whatever, like 100, like at least 10, 15 stuff, like in the morning. And it's like, how, bro? I could never live like that, bro. That's horrific.
No, of course. It's a bad system. To thing is, like I get the point of like getting enhanced when you're like 40 something, because that's when your natural production starts going down.
Yeah,
right?
so it doesn't matter. You're not gonna damage yourself too much. Yeah.
You're not. Yeah, it makes a little bit of sense to take a couple things here and there at that age, but if you're already in your like
If you're
early
young, bro,
20s, mid 20s, like you're basically like at your like peak, really, when you're just producing things like late 20s, so on and so forth. Why do you need to take this shit? It doesn't even make that much sense unless you're gonna literally compete at like what is it,
That's
Mr.
why,
Olympia?
yeah, a lot of people want to
Like,
do the fucking
if you're gonna compete,
bodybuilding
then
stuff. Yeah,
but guys like online right now, I'm seeing way too many guys that aren't gonna compete.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
just taking,
No, a lot of people just do it,
yeah,
right? This was
yeah,
fucked. A lot of people just do it, right?
yeah,
And they do this thing where they fuck themselves up. Like they, bro. Some people look like Darth Vader at some point. They have these like fucking Bane masks and shit because they're trying to breathe in like a specific way. So they have like these masks and stuff. And it's like, you know, and they're
yeah,
fucking taking all these roids and stuff. They're taking tests. They're taking whatever, and
yeah.
they're just trying to transform, right? And look, I get the appeal of it. I get wanting to change what you are fully. I am pro that. I'm bad at it, but I'm trying to do it, right? I'm not looking like I'm supposed to look. I want to be, but to be fair, I don't want to have a crazy build. I'm not trying to be like a bodybuilder, right? I'm trying to just
Hmm.
slim, muscular build. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Um, and that's more than enough. I'm gonna be honest. That's more than enough that what you need, and you should try to be natty. And there is this other thing, like 'cause I watched into it, like I looked into it.
Hmm. Yeah.
There are natural roids, like not steroids you take, not syringes,
Hmm.
none of
Hmm.
that. There are stuff very natural. Like for example, there was
Is it
beetroot. Yeah, yeah. So
beetroot?
beetroot.
Beetroot. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Beets.
beetroot and baking powder. Like there's a people do that where they mix those two things, and that's a very common one. Apparently, it's a very natural thing. And
What?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that's a real thing people do, and it seems to work with some people. And then there's the other ones that are like, for example, like specific, like nicotine. I would never go on that, obviously. Cigarettes, family, right? I wouldn't take nicotine for like gym. Um, Also, like they took like salts, like the smelling salts, and that's just fuck no. I will not do that. But there are people who do that for like their gym because it pushes them into like the feeling or whatever. And look, the worst one. This was the one that worked the best, but it was the weirdest one. August, right? IV drip. Some people do that. They take specific IV drip, so like they go to a specific
Oh,
hospital where they give them that shit. And look, it's all natural. You're not gonna lose your natty status, from what I understand. But it's still weird. Like, well, I'm not going to a fucking private hospital to take some fucking shit in my veins. And the
bro,
argument,
you know what I saw? You know what I saw? Like I saw something similar to this, right? I saw one time a guy on IG.
yeah,
He had like an IV bag, but it had like some like coffee, but he did something to the coffee. And guess where he put it, bro?
no,
Guess where he
no,
fucking put it?
no,
Yes, yes,
no.
yes, bro. He literally did that. And everyone in the
Why?
comments was like, what the fuck? Dude, it's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Why would he
Like,
do
I'll
that,
try to
bro?
find you the link for it, but it's flipping crazy, man.
That's
Yeah,
fucked, bro.
people. Yeah, I got the link. I got the link. I'll DM it to you on IG.
I'm gonna check that on my phone because I'm not fucking.
Yeah, yeah. We should not necessarily.
Yeah, we shouldn't
Dude.
show this on stream. I don't think.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't show it. He goes to the bathroom, right? So it is like TOS friendly in that
Okay,
sense.
prep
But it
coffee
is.
enema. Okay, okay, that's good. Okay, okay. I'm seeing the video. Okay, he's. Oh no, 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 no. Success, head out. No. Why are they all doing it, bro? The girls too. What the fuck? Why are they doing it, bro?
Dude, it's because they're like it dissolves like faster or something, or like you can feel the effect quicker.
Yeah,
I'm not sure it works
the
like that
reasoning they
on
do.
coffee.
Look. Here's what they do, right? And this is what's fucked up. The reason for IV drops, and the girl, like, there's this medical doctor
Oh,
that explains it in the Natty video.
yeah,
She says, like, essentially, unlike when you take supplements, like, you know, yourself, like you take protein or you take whatever,
yeah.
um, this goes directly into your system, into your blood, and like it goes directly into your body. There's no filtering. So your body does filtering, right? So it just goes straight at it, and it's what you want. There's no diluting or whatever you want to call it. So it's stronger. It's not like a weaker effect.
Yeah.
And that's usually what that is. But my ass would not be on a fucking IV drop thing for an hour just to go to the gym when I can just, I don't know, eat chicken and rice and just move like that. Dude, is it weird that I've never taken supplements in my life?
I mean, I have definitely, but no, it's not that weird. It's definitely not that weird.
Like all I do is I drink water and then I go to and I eat maybe, or I usually I go to the gym then I eat because then it feels better, right? But I'm not gonna lie, chicken and rice works. Like it works. Like when you have, you don't want anything else. You're very content. It kind of works. Like I can eat that every day. I think might be the strat. Now the other thing, if I remember right, aside from what internet dramas have, because I also haven't been up to date. It's just the horrific cucking thing that happened, which obviously is kind of more past news now because it's been weeks. But that
Wait, which
guy, the fucking Sikuno guy, who sounds like My Hero Academia, sounds like an anime like dude.
Oh my god, not that fucking
Bro,
guy, man.
he piped everyone on this platform. Everyone. No one survived. Everyone got piped by him. How? I don't know. I don't know how. And he cheated on his girl and she forgave him too, so he's getting away with it even more. It's like, what do you even do? What do you do? What is this platform,
I cannot tell you what's going on. I really cannot tell you. It's
just
so crazy.
Why were there girls kind of saying he hit? Yeah, why were they admitting it? Because they were trying to be like, oh, I'm like they're trying to make themselves as like victims. The problem is it didn't work, right? People saw through it, right? Because they admitted that like all the details they themselves gave out it was all consensual. They wanted it. They went for it. They let him not inside.
Oh my god.
It's horrific. All the details are horrific. Like there's no way you twist this. And yeah, it's like, what would you admit? That guy? That guy? I'm telling you, bro, people will laugh about. No, clout is a real thing. Clout is a real thing. You think that guy would fucking pull like that if he was like a nobody? Bro, no. And it's not like that they want to leech off of him. People need to understand this when people talk about clout. It's status, right? He has like a certain status. So obviously he's a big name. He's whatever. Even though he's just doing weird shit. You know what, low XP? Low XP. Bro, the Riz was weird too, dude. The Riz was so fucking weird. Though it's... Yeah, I don't know what to call it. It's just... The way
This platform is
like, yeah. Only because you're here. Yeah, the way he speaks, I hate it. It's like this anime dude, like voice acting. Like
but IRL, it's actually really disturbing. Yeah.
It's scary, bro. Only because you're here. Like, no, shut it down. Close this immediately, bro. Like, dude, some of the worst things I also saw, right? Okay, so you know about the faithful sheriff, right?
No, who's that?
You don't know what
Wait. Is that the elder peanut?
Yes, the peanut sheriff, like weird guy that fucks all the time
bro.
and talks to minors. Yeah, that guy.
Oh my
I'll send you some stuff that I can sadly not show on stream. Right?
Oh my god.
Can't show on stream. But let's just say a lot of accounts started popping up on Twitter. Very rough accounts. Fuck, I need to even change the screen now because it's that bad. Some guys talk about in closed door and you'll never. That's terrifying. We gotta stop that. I'm just gonna send you. Don't say it out loud. I hope this account is still up because it made me cry laughing. Okay, yeah, it's still up. I'm just gonna send it to you, and these are real accounts. Just scroll through that account and don't say much, but just react to it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
Wow, there is like a whole like cinematic universe of these guys. Look at this. Look at this.
Let me see.
I think you can put this on stream.
Oh,
There's
this
like
one
a
is safer.
whole-
This one is actually safer. Yeah, let me actually put it on.
Who are these guys?
Look at these guys. Look at these guys. What the fuck is this? This is a universe, bro. This is a universe on its own. And what's crazier is that this guy, he has a very interesting name. Let's put it that way. He has a very interesting title. Okay, the number 9. He has an interesting name.
Dude, look at Soldier, bro.
Soldier. Yeah, Soldier is like me. I feel like Soldier, dude.
Dude, this is such a. You have the Israeli guy, you have the Muslim guy, you have Goober.
Yeah, that's like the guy.
This is so crazy. Like every aspect of this is just wild. So I guess like, are they all like fighting each other, or are these like two sides? You have like the one side up there, one side down there. I'm not really sure.
Apparently, there's 2 sides here, but I don't know. I like the sheriff. No, the sheriff is. You will not like the sheriff. You will not like the sheriff. The sheriff is a fucking weirdo, dude. Trust me, you will not like the sheriff, dude. Dude, Gideon had a whole talk with him, and I couldn't stop laughing at it. It was such a ridiculous, like, fucking stream, dude. It is, yeah, I don't know. But
That is crazy.
number 9 is the craziest because people keep being like, are you racist? Why are you not like, following back this guy? And he just blocked him. And so I think they're gonna double down on calling him racist. But yeah, this is kind of getting out of hand, bro. This is kind of getting out of hand. And I just saw all of this. It was a world of its own. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know. They're real people. A lot of these I've seen them on Twitter, so I don't know if they actually stream. But some of these are real. I know this one is real, and I know this one is real. Probably these other ones too, but I don't know. Probably. The sheriff is like real. The goober is real. And yeah,
I don't know who Deputy is or Catgirl.
I bet these are new characters that like are hitting on him.
Is this the meta? We just maybe you have to just like make your own peanut. Like
I don't want.
Peanut?
I'd rather just have 5 viewers than like do this. There are a lot of August. There are a lot of ways I can get a lot of clout very
Yes.
quick,
Yes.
but I don't know if I want to take those strats. Like for example, August. You know what's an OP strat? Valorant. Because it's all e-girls on Valorant. You can like engage so much with people just trolling or whatever, and you'll get those clips. Get from Valorant and post it on TikTok. I don't know if I should though, man. Like I don't know. Also, let me put it on. Please
maybe I should make my own
they want
peanut.
me to Roblox debates. Oh my fucking Roblox debate sounds fucking stupid.
Dude.
dude, me and August have to do Roblox debates, low key.
What's a Roblox debate? I don't know what that is.
It's like they actually go into like Roblox games with VCs, and they have debates, like real debates. And it's like, why? It's like a visual courtroom, and they do so many topics. Yeah. But we should go there and shit it up. That's what we should do, August. Like me and you, we just go there and we fuck them up. We just like we go in there and we just any topic we ruin it, you know? Like give us
Yeah,
a topic right now. We're just gonna turn it into like ratchet as fuck, dude.
meme on people. Yeah, like I don't know.
They're
It's pretty
debating
wild.
racism. Yeah, okay, now you just got me banned from Twitch. Okay, we can't do that. We can't do memes about like progressive racism or the best one is just accusing them of being racist. I think that's the best like thing.
Yeah, just tell people like, actually, you guys are really racist for that. That's crazy.
You guys are very racist. You got
You guys
look.
really
I
need to
called
stop.
Sabrina Carpenter racist against the Syrians. So you see, nobody's like questioning that. Everyone's just well, probably right. He knows better.
Yeah, I mean,
Hate racist, but
actually,
you can.
she probably
Yeah,
is.
yeah, you can milk it. You can. But fuck it. Look. The only way, for example, look, Roblox debates would be fun. Valorant would be fun if I do it with another one of my OGs. Like if me and August do Valorant together and we troll e-girls, it could be funny. It could be peak content. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's just CS but for weebs, right? That's kind of what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
So it would be funny because me and August, we're CS people, right? Like we're from that
Bro,
race.
I still have Valorant downloaded from like all these years ago, man. That's crazy.
Oh,
Like,
bro,
I
we
just checked my
could.
computer.
Bro, we could. Should August? Should we low-key do it at some point where me and you just hop on Valorant and we just trolling people?
Just
We
troll
get the
people.
clips.
Yeah, why
Yes,
not?
yes.
I don't really see anything wrong with that. Sounds
But
pretty.
honestly, that's a NASA idea, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's like a fuck. That means I'm the second. You know, like the Twin Towers, right? There's like the second tower gets hit. Like first was Raw Dog Mooney hit Valorant. He's the first Assyrian plane. I'm the second Assyrian plane, and you're like the Assyrian detonation bomb in Building 7.
Yeah. Fucking a building 7.
No, you're there. No, sorry. I can't do. I need to stay factual. You're the debris that comes into the kitchen of Building 7. Sorry, you're like Assyrian debris.
Oh yeah, that
It
touches
starts the kitchen fire and the whole building collapses. Yeah, that
the
one.
microwave that overheats and like, yeah, okay, man.
Yeah.
By the way, this is George Bush told you guys like a microwave basically blew up a building.
Annihilated the whole building like completely. Like, there's nothing left of it.
Yo, that is wild.
That is fucking gone, bro. Just eviscerated
Yeah.
within seconds, dude.
Shout out what's his name? George Bush. We have no disagreements with the US government narrative.
We have
on
no
any-
disagreements. Only like some stuff we're like, oh, you should just chill a bit. You know, we're really chill about it. We're
Yeah, yeah. But we agree with you guys on everything, literally. Like every
yeah,
aspect
don't
of
worry
this.
about us. We're cool. We're cool. Trust. Like, look, we're playing Israeli video games like Valorant at some point. So you know, we're like you guys.
Literally. We're like you guys. We sit around all day and we talk about how much we.
Oh, okay, look, August, look,
Love
let's
Charlie
be honest now, bro. Let's say me and
Yeah.
you, we hop on a game, right? And
Okay.
there's this girl who's like, if you get this kill, she'll be like your mommy or whatever. Because they're weird like that. What the fuck will you say?
I'll just be like, you know, hey ma'am, I refuse your disgusting advances towards me.
Not
only
because
am I
I'm black, you think I'm like below you?
Yeah, not only am I married and my wife would find this to be like, you know, horrific, but also I'm accusing you of being a racist as well. So there's
True.
that.
No, we should do that, bro. Whenever a girl tries to like, look, I think this is the strat, right? Whenever a girl tries to make us like submissive while we're playing,
Yeah,
we
what the
have to
fuck?
say that it's a racial thing. That's like she's like doing like weird slave play. Like, what's up with that? Like, what's going on here, bro? What? Just because I'm black, I can't like control anything? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's up with that? And vice versa too. She's like, "Oh, I want you to be like dominant or whatever." Just be like, "Bro, what? It's because I'm black. You think I'm aggressive? What the fuck?" Yeah, it would be funny. Burn is such easy. It is easy content, but that's also why I didn't touch it because it's so alien to me, you know. But one thing I learned from Raw Dog Moon is that it is a good meta. It is. It's easy content to go off of. And then what they do, and this is what I find interesting, when they can switch, they switch. You know, like he'll play Valorant sometimes. He doesn't play that much. Like he's kind of quit it because it's taking a backstage to other stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of smart. If you just do that, it's kind of smart. Though I have big ideas. I just need to fix CS. Because my CS is weird. I'm gonna talk with some people who are gonna fix it. It's weird. It's TikTok meta exactly. You have to do. It's true. It's true, and it's smart. So we might actually have to go with that. But I will only play Valorant with August. That's my core line. That's my red line because I can never go on that on my own. I need to do it with another black man, bro. I have to. Like, a series needs to stick together, bro.
It's such a scary place to even
It is a
think
scary.
about.
Like I don't want to go to like a dark alley without like like a parental figure holding my hand. That's that's kind of how I view that. You don't go to a shady area on your own. You know, you go with someone else. That's like how I feel with Valorant.
It's like going into a literal like dark forest.
Yeah.
Like, just you hear people screaming in the background. Like
you hear people
maybe
dying and
shots or
shit. They're getting fucking like
shots.
kidnapped.
Yeah.
There are bears in the fucking forest.
It's like it's like what's that game called? Left 4 Dead.
Yes, bro. It's like Left 4 Dead.
Scary. Terrifying.
We should really have like a group. If we have a group, it's even better. But it's not for the game. You know what I mean? That's the thing here. Like CS, I play because I also have fun with CS. Right? I've grown up with CS. So for me, it's more that. Valorant, you're doing it just to have those interactions for the most part because it's hysterical. But you gotta get good too, right? Which I mean, shouldn't be that hard because it's just CS. But like,
it's just CS with like confusing superpowers. Yeah.
Just like Overwatch and CS combined.
Pretty much. Speaking of Overwatch, isn't it crazy that like Tumad died while playing Overwatch?
Yeah, and then Saddam Hussein PFP is kind of crazier.
And his PFP was Saddam Hussein.
It's kind of rest in peace. Look, I feel bad for Tumad. People like,
I feel bad for Tumad.
I feel bad for Tumad genuinely because I watched that guy's videos and it's
me too. In 2020.
Yeah, during COVID when the Zoom meetings and all that, man, I remember that.
The Zoom troll sessions, yeah.
People will be like, "Oh, he was this," bro. Yes, I've never seen people spiral, bro. Like that's the truth. Like these people dehumanize people. I've seen people spiral. Like Erika. I love Erika, right? I rest in peace, Lion.
Yeah.
The way he spiraled, and the way the internet reacted with it. Like I can't forgive a lot of people for that, man. That was fucked up.
There's a specific guy who
mental illness. People understand mental illnesses work, dude. Like it's rough, bro. It's rough. They'll say out of pocket shit and stuff. Yeah, but they're spiraling. Of course. Have you never seen people who spiral or how they act? You have 3 in group. You only have 2 randoms to talk to. Oh, then it's great. Then me and August are enough. It's just 2 people, and then it's like 3 other people, right?
Yeah. Perfect. Or you could just. Yeah, or you could just have like 2 people and then three trolling victims, you could say.
Yeah, it's both were. I feel don't know shocked by an immediate reaction to occur. Don't know. So internet reaction to occur. Look, all I'll say is when it comes to the Charlie Kirk thing, right? Obviously, I'm against violence or whatever, but the people who were what's it called? The people who were celebrating it the most, they were like the weirdest people, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're not from radical. Like, here's the thing, right? Politically radical people, it makes sense because they're on each other's throats. It makes sense, right? And it's not a common thing in the United States because the United States
not mainstream.
It's not.
It's a fringe opinion, yeah.
So it's weird when you see the libs. Because by the way, the libs, I'm not a lib or a conservative. I'm none of these things, right? But libs, for example, the libs never want violence. They're very like status quo people. So when you see libs laughing their ass off at this guy getting blown up, like it's insane. It's like,
Yeah,
what the fuck is happening here, bro? But I think it's
yeah,
also the
and
sensitivity in general with the it's a lot of desensitivity in general.
yeah, yeah,
Like, look how they treat the pedophile stuff with Epstein. And by the way, I think there is intelligence agencies involved in that, like, to frame it that way.
obviously, yeah.
Like, it's very obvious.
The whole thing got turned into a meme. Like, oh, there's this meme of this funny guy called Jeffrey. He's just doing weird shit, and it's like, obviously, that's not what was happening IRL, dude. Like, it was not just one weird guy being weird.
No,
It's much.
no. Fuck no, dude. No, but I've
But that's
noticed
what
this is a
makes it.
strat with a lot of these, like, obviously, if you know all these groups, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That do fucked up shit. I'm not gonna go into detail, but a lot of these groups do fucked up shit.
yeah.
They also try to do that. They try to just meme it. Like, they're doing fucked up shit and they're memeing it. You know? It's the same
Mm-hmm.
strat and it's just become mainstream. Like, everyone's just accepted it. It's so weird. And look, it even
Yeah,
goes back, like, for example, even with Black Lives Matter, like George Floyd. How many people made fun of George Floyd? You
yeah.
know? That was just is it goes into like a lot of weird shit. It actually does, because it's same people who would cry about Charlie Kirk too laughed about George Floyd a lot.
Would clown on
Yeah.
Floyd, and also clown on, like, it's not just him getting clowned on. It's also like people would harass his family, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
his completely like
Jesus wouldn't
random.
have mocked either. Yeah, of course, because bro, you're supposed to treat life. Life is a life, you know, at the very least. And people
Life
would
is
even
important.
have this towards, like, bro, unless they're actually like done crazy shit. Like, will I
Yeah,
ever be like, haha, lol? Like, the only thing is, what's it called? Charlie Kirk had very opinions that were very, let's say, anti-life. Let's put it that sense, like pro-genocide,
yeah,
pro-whatever. I can see those people feeling strongly. It makes sense. You know, if you're from the Middle East, you'll feel strongly about Gaza and stuff. You will, naturally speaking. So some people will say good riddance, whatever, right? But when it's fucking libs, bro, what do libs have with this guy? Because the libs don't care about fucking Palestine. They don't, bro. That's just not in their fucking thing. That's not in their memo. Um, is it just because like he was on the opposite end? I don't know. They're not even that opposite. Let's be honest about that as well. Um, the ones that I get though is the Erica Kirk. That shit is weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The way she's like moving is fucking weird. That's not how widows move, bro.
no, Erica Kirk. I think you can see that she actually invites a lot. Like the way she gets treated, she's inviting a lot of that onto herself.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
she
It's
really
not.
does. Because
Yeah,
if she, for example, disappeared for like 6 months, a year, or something, just been like whatever, just
I
taking
need to
care of her
take
kid,
care of my kids, and I need
right? That kind of
to
thing. She wouldn't become a
understand my
meme. Like no
feelings.
one would actually like bring her up or something. It's the fact that she like constantly forces herself to be like, I'm gonna partake in discourse. I'm gonna be like a public persona. I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
it's
go out
also
and do
the
events. I'm
way they do it. Like, for example, you
gonna,
know that fucking
oh,
TPUSA thing you showed me,
yeah,
and it's literally like the memes. It's just like the fucking dubstep is playing and shit, and
it's
she's
like
going on
it's like a
stage.
bass drop
Yeah, the
with
bass
with
drop, the good drops down.
what do you call it? Like this kind of fireworks that happens, and it's all weird shit, man. Like none of this is normal. None of this is normal. I don't want to like just be like,
Yeah.
you know, 'cause I don't know, because she, for example, she claims to be like a Catholic. All the Catholics I know don't do this stuff. What's going
None
on
of
here?
them
You know,
do, bro. Look, I'll
like
tell you how it gets, like to what level, right?
yeah,
Knowing Catholic, like half of my family's Catholic, right?
yeah, yeah,
I can say that within the family, whenever someone, not even widowed is one thing.
yeah,
Even divorce cases, they don't want to remarry. If they somehow
Hmm.
if they get to that point, they focus mostly on family and they just don't want to touch anything. They're they'll try to live. It's not that they quit living. It's not that. Like they'll still work and everything, still take care of family, but they're not the same people at some point. It's not the same thing. And it's kind of sad. Erica's a practicing
Yeah.
evangelical, not Catholic. Oh, she's evangelical apparently.
No, no, no. She's Catholic. Like, I'm very certain she's Catholic.
I
Because
know Vance
she,
is like a Catholic, but I don't know about the Kirks.
because I'm pretty sure she said that she got like what's his name? She got Charlie Kirk into Catholicism as
Oh,
well.
she was
Like,
raised Catholic. Okay. Wait, so yeah, who is it? So did Charlie Kirk become Catholic, or is it like uh,
I'm not sure
she
if
became
wait, is she like
evangelical?
current? No, I think no, I don't know if Charlie Kirk was a Catholic, but I remember her saying that she got him to do Catholic stuff or like look
Or
into
like
some
look
shit like
into it at the very least.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She said something like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
I just found I don't know, I found an article from a website called Catholic 365 that's talking about her being a Catholic. So
Catholic
is she
365.
currently? I don't know. It's just weird. It's just like everything about this stuff is really weird. Yeah.
It's yeah, yeah. No, it's just the internet is a scary place. I will say that. Um, but
Isn't it weird that she's like part Lebanese?
yeah, that's weird as fuck, dude. Like I've heard about that. It's like it's so random, dude.
That's so fucked up as well. Yeah, that's so random.
No, but it's like I don't know, man. Like look, when we talk about how the internet reacts to stuff and all that, it's a weird fucking place. It is, and it
You
used to
can't.
be more
Yeah,
chill, but nowadays it's crazier. But it was always kind
it
of
used to be
crazy.
more manageable. Yeah, it
It
used
used
to
to
be
be more
more
manageable.
manageable.
Like obviously, will remember. You remember the Filthy Frank era, dude?
Yeah,
Like
of
the
course. Yeah.
early, not early, but like the 2010s. The way the internet moved, even then, was fucking nuts. Like, yeah, I want to be real. I fucking remember that. It was more manageable. Everyone kind of just rolled with it, but it wasn't like now. But man, was it a different world.
It's so different. Like, if you actually told me that this is what the internet would become, like, and after pandemic and stuff, I was gonna be disappointed because
But the
I would have
pandemic
thought,
changed a lot. Have you noticed? The pandemic made everything way more online and but also weirder. YouTube beefs are now all political. They kind of are, yeah. They kind of are. Which I wouldn't mind if there were real politics behind it, not just fucking whatever. None of
yeah,
it
yeah,
is
yeah.
real, bro. Okay, I don't like making yourself more important than you are, but I feel like I have actual politics compared to like 99.9% of YouTube.
No, absolutely. I think like the thing about it as well is that like nowadays being political for a lot of people just means like being like you're into memes. You just do
You
meme
just do a
shit
lot of
basically.
shit posting, and you have some
Yeah,
vague beliefs, like very vague ones.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they're not
yeah.
like that deep, and they switch up too. You know how many people have this political transformation or whatever? Can I just say that my politics
Mhm.
was formed at a young age, and it's still like that?
Literally same, bro. Same.
Like it's just
Like
I don't know. I haven't really switched it up, but if you really believe in something, there's no need to like. You'll read into stuff. Yeah, I've read into a lot of different stuff. I have. I've looked into. I've done research, but
yeah,
it's not solving the issues. I see them all as like lost people. Like
yeah, of course.
August, you've read into like right wing stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've read
Like
like lots of right-wing books. Yeah.
so like you have you looked into like the new right, for example, the European
Well,
new
I
right,
mean, no, no, no,
bro. When
no.
you read
What's
into their stuff, it gets hilarious because you know what it becomes, right? The gist of it. We
Hmm.
need new Roman Empire that's somehow federal, but also not federal, and nation states are bad, but nation states are also good.
Yeah.
Like they just go all over the place. Um, Whatever this and that, and what it fundamentally is, it's nihilism. They're very nihilistic. They're like, oh, it's black pill. You know, it's kind of when you read into a lot of this stuff, it's black pill because they say we've already lost, but it's better to fight and then still lose because it's like the European honorable trad way. And it's like, bro, what sort of worldview is that, bro? Like already you're saying that you're not
Yeah.
really gonna win ever. Like you just kind of admitting that.
So sad.
It's like a sad outlook. So I don't know. I just a lot of this stuff, and they're very what I was surprised by, right? They're very anti-Christian. They're very anti-Christian, dude.
Yeah, there
These
are
European.
lots of them. Lots of them are so like
And
there
they
is a
view it as
lot
a
of like
weakness, dude. They view it as like a weakness, and it's like Jewish inherently or something.
yeah, no, there are some of these. There are some people that I remember, like kind of reading their stuff that say that are like more pagan aligned. I've
Yeah,
always viewed, like, for example, someone like Varg. Like
yeah,
to
yeah,
me, Varg is a funny guy. He's not someone I take like super. He's like really funny.
yeah.
Um, but if you're like super serious about the paganism shit, it's so hard to take you seriously.
No, it
Like
is.
it
But
really is.
here's the thing. At least Varg, I'll say this: he is
Yeah.
actually like pagan to some extent. He is. A lot of these guys that I'm talking about who will say this stuff, they're not actually pagan. It's just like a weird LARP, and they even admit it. That it's not like it's preferable, and there's like some weird like intellectual like masturbation going on with that. It's not like that deep, you know. Like, yeah, it's just anti. Yeah, basically, essentially, just anti-Christian, which they tie to Jewishness, which is what they do, and it's interesting, right? They will tie Christianity to Bolshevism. They actually do. They say it's the same thing because they're both this universalist whatever, and it's all about egalitarianism and justice and all that. So there's the same bad thing. And I read that is not another way. I was like, that's kind of based. What the fuck? What do you mean? That's good. I didn't think of it like that. To me, it was like a different like thing it introduced. It was like, oh wow, that's you're onto something, bro, but not in that way. Um, it's very universalist, very like for everyone. But they're weird. It's also weird networks, and one thing you will notice, August, is it's very elitist as well. Because these are all like wealthy people, obviously, that they have nothing to worry about. So they worry about very idealistic issues. Um, it's a lot of semantics, and I don't know. They also just make shit up a lot. That's one of my favorite things. Like,
No,
you know how
makes
they
sense.
hate, like they'll say that the European culture is this and that, and American one is very bad because the American one is about
hamburger.
and individualism and conquest. And it's like, okay, look, I'll be very honest now. I like Europe. Europe has a special place in my heart, right? But let's be honest now. Did Europe not do a lot of this on their own? Because
Yeah,
the things that they talk about is, for example, that America got colonies. I'm not joking. And they
uh
skip that Europe ever had colonies. Um, and that's if Europe was honorable and it never went after the weak. No, it always went after the weak, bro. Why are we lying? Like, there's just inherent part of that system was always that. They all did it. The fuck?
yeah,
Like Belgium, I'm from Belgium. What the fuck did Belgium do in Africa, bro? It had colonies in Africa, bro.
literally, yeah, that's probably cool.
Yeah, everyone knows. It's not. Yeah, that was because they're Germans that sent from different speed. Yeah, they actually do a lot of that. They even do this thing with the Indo-European thing because they don't like any connection to Semites or even African
Mm.
anyway. So they try to do the whole Indo-European thing, which
Yeah,
this is my take, August. Right? Like I thought about this, and I've genuinely wondered this, and you might know because you're also an expert, right?
yeah.
From this worldview that Indo-Europeans are the highest level, whatever, right? Wouldn't that make Romanis the most Aryan people on Earth? Like, why can't they rep them?
Yeah, they don't. They literally don't do that. They don't do
They
that at
even
all.
live like old people, like they live like back then. So, aren't they filling every check mark?
Yeah, to me, like, I don't know, like, aren't gypsies trad? Because
They're very
they're doing.
trad. Like they roll around. They have this nomadic lifestyle. They're
Yeah,
Indo-European to the highest level. Well, the German regime distinguished between Roma and Sinti. I don't know the difference between all. I haven't researched too much into Roma people. One thing I know is that the Soviet Union made them move into houses. Distinction. Okay. No, but look, one thing I know is that the Soviet Union made Roma people stop being nomads, and that was a big thing they did, and move into houses, like settled them fully, and
yeah,
kind of spread them around, and they had their culture, whatever, but it made sure that they were modernizing, right? Now the weird thing is, it wasn't a problem. This was essentially resolved. It's still, to some extent, in Russia, it's better than would probably used to be, but for some reason, the second the Soviet Union died, they started immediately going back to the nomadic thing, like immediately. And I don't know how that's even possible, bro. I know you have that in your, programming. Just go for that lifestyle immediately.
yeah. I don't know, like, you know how many scary ass stories I have of Romani people, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, same, bro, dude. It's always some crazy shit, dude. It's always some crazy shit. Do you know those videos from Sweden where they're throwing poop at people?
Yes, I don't want to think about that.
The fuck was that, man? That was crazy. I remember that. That was like, whoa.
Yeah, that is a terrifying, like, prospect, you know.
But it's just, yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's communism, disregard activism, and just economic prospects. So, yeah, it's just kind of difficult. Like, I know that there are attempts to give them like some autonomy or whatever, which I don't know where you would put it. I'll be very frank. I don't know where you would put some zone, but I've always thought about how you resolve it. I've actually always thought about it. Like, do you just spread them out? Do you just put them in? You settle them? Like, what do you do? Because I think there's a lot of education that's needed. You wanted to race mix them into extinction?
Oh Jesus,
That's fucking nuts, bro. I don't know
that
what the
is
fuck that's
that's
about.
a scary sentence. I can't lie.
That's a scary sentence, bro. They don't tell us on people because they might think that's what's happening right now. Like they think that's like a real thing.
Yeah, that is terrifying. I can't lie.
Dude, honest, I hate that this is the image that's like on my screen right now.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we went from like Euphoria to this, you know. So
Yeah, true.
it's not even an upgrade; it's a side grade.
It's a side grade, yeah. This is the same shit, dude. This is the same shit.
It's such a side grade, man. It's wild.
Fuck, bro. No, but we'll have a lot of big things in the future.
Yeah,
It's just all about schedule. I need to fix my Counter Strike because we might have some CS collabs that will be pretty funny. That might be cool. And me and
Absolutely.
August should do the Valorant thing. It'll be fucking hilarious because me and him as a duo on like in an e-girl environment. You know how fucked up that is? E-girl and e-boy environment because there's also a lot of e-boys on Valorant. We're set, bro. Me and you, we're set. We're ending up on TikTok, bro. TikTok for you pages, and there might be some surprises. I think I've told you, August, right? Or I sent you the idea. There's a Swedish streamer who does these shows sometimes.
Yeah.
I
That
think,
fucking guy. Man.
I think, August, you can tell me right now if it's a good or a bad idea. Don't tell them what it is.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna say what it is.
Yeah.
No, it's a pretty good idea. It's just that you need to organize it a lot, you know.
You organize it, but bro, imagine me pulling up with this. Broer. The fucking...
Dude, that's scary, man.
Bro.
Mhm.
We moverar broer. You can do a lot of shit. You see, there's a lot of shit you can do. You non-Swedish guys don't have to worry because then we will just upload it on YouTube with English subtitles. Don't worry about it, but it'll be funny. You'll see why it's hilarious. Hopefully we get that going because it's a whole thing. That's an idea I've had. If it works, it works. Then it's like we've won, essentially. It'll be something, bro. It'll be something. Because you can go big in Sweden, but you can also go big with the English subtitles with the clips anywhere else. So it's kind of smart. And but I'll be honest, me and you playing other shit, trolling people, we might get even more cut than that.
Yeah, we'll see. Absolutely. I hope all the viewers enjoyed our, Euphoria conversations.
Yeah, y'all better just listen to what we said and just not check it out. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say.
Please don't watch it.
Please don't watch
really.
it. We watched it. We regret it a lot.
Sadly.
We regret it a lot. We regretted this. It's pretty bad. It's not. You can do better things. If you really want to watch something that's really that bad, go watch like the Israeli anthem on YouTube. Okay, like you'll get the same thing. You'll get the same experience. Or watch a bunch of like rabbis stuff. Even the rabbis, like some of them, they're more entertaining. You know, like that guy that screams a lot. That guy's more entertaining than this. This is not entertaining. This is just pain. You'll watch this, you feel pain. Corn anime one no. It's, so wanted me to tell you there's a Euphoria anime that's pretty bad. Apparently, it has the same name and it's also pretty rough. But yeah, I don't know if like I don't ever want to check that one out because IRL Euphoria was bad enough. If there's like animation, I don't want to even know.
Why is there? Hold on. What is the anime? What?
It's not related. It just has the same title and it's just weird as well.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not Euphoria HBO Euphoria the anime, which would have been fucking absurd. Can you imagine that if there's like an actual Euphoria anime, Sydney Sweeney anime?
That's terrifying.
That's fucking horrific. Yeah, that would be horrific, bro. That would be fucking horrific. I would love this idea of a royale. We need a royale. We really need it, and we can have a lot of characters. And I know some people are big characters in Sweden, so not big with maybe the international sphere. Let's just say a big TikTok star in Sweden. I know him, and he would probably hop on if he knows there's a bunch of like girls on it, like all silly memes or whatever. He will definitely hop on, I think. But August, this is my strat, okay? The Valorant thing. You know why it's important?
Uh-huh.
Not only do we get the clips, we get clout, we get funny, we do all these things, right? The big thing, we can get a lot of people for the show. We can. We already have a lot of dudes. Look, there's enough dudes. We have a lot of dudes, okay?
Yeah.
There are girls too, but some of the girls are either too high IQ or too self-respecting. That's, and the guys are not bright. A lot of the guys are not bright. Some of them are bright, some of them are not. Yeah, so that's an issue. But I think generally, more insane of a cast, the better. If we can have high intellectual people and the lowest IQ dudes in the same sphere, it'll be great. I would love that. And we shouldn't ask too high IQ questions. We should ask sometimes, but we should ask, very basic, tits or ass or whatever. Like, we should ask like very stupid questions, like, what do you guys think about the chair with Chiba reviews? We just ask very, we can ask a lot of things. Oh, yeah. Euphoria, bro. Okay, think it this way. Imagine us bring up Euphoria in a royale setting. All those girls are gonna defend it, and some of the guys are gonna get pissed. Some of the guys are gonna defend it because they want to get the girls. So it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. That's scary, man. That's actually terrifying to consider.
It'll be great, honestly. So we have guys. We have great plans for the future. Just trust the plan. Like these streams, I know I've been slacking. I've had a lot of stuff to deal with. Things are going good though. Like IRL behind the scenes stuff, it's going pretty good. So it's not too bad. But we're aiming big. This is not enough for us. 100 views are not enough for us. We want to reach the big leagues, okay? People gotta be talking about Heydarist on fucking the news, okay? Like, what the fuck? This guy is like doing this and that, and he flew to places, man. He went to places. Everyone wants to see this guy. He's like too advanced, That's what we need. Yeah. And then we can. Always, let's be honest too. At some point, when we go big, we can do certain clips IRL. let's just say in a certain restaurant where we have to order water.
Oh my god.
We can make that real. We can make that real.
We can make it real.
And it can be a
can
big
make it real.
clip. That can be a big clip, bro. I'm not gonna lie. People aren't ready, bro. People aren't ready. We've been working. Look, you guys will never know this. August, how long ago have I been talking about I want to do this thing, this streaming thing, and go big or whatever?
Long time. Legit long time.
Years I've been talking to my friends about I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fire. Look, guys, this is a brand. Okay, this is a brand. You guys are investing in this brand. Not Euphoria. Fuck HBO, bro. We're not that brand.
No, we're not investing in Euphoria.
Havana, that brand. Okay, developed socialism, Heydarism, and Syria over there. That's the brand. Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And August is a Syrian, so he's part of that brand too. Obviously, he's like, he's me but black. We're blood brothers. We're we're literally like brothers. Like you guys don't understand. We're not like friends. We're brothers, like by blood.
Yeah. You know what we should do? We should claim the Caveman podcast. That's us, bro. We should literally like.
Should we just steal that whole brand? Should we just steal it? Should we just steal Caveman podcast and just have the Flintstones instead or some shit? And you're like, what the fuck? You just stole our whole thing.
Yeah, Loki,
honestly, that would be fucking hilarious, especially if we do all the other shit. Like we just honestly kind of based. We might do it, bro. We might do it. We might do it. And every time me and you we talk, we call it the Caveman podcast, because we're the two cavemen.
Literally.
People used to call, bro. I had cousins used to say I was a caveman because I would go around and I'd have the hair, they'd be like, you're like a caveman. So, technically it's my brand first. Like, come on. It's not.
Yeah, that's true. They need to, not like steal that shit, from.
If you want to make it more stupid, we can call it something that's like similar, but not all the way there. Like something about the Ice Age or that fucking time period, like the Stone Age or some shit. We just have something related to that, and it's essentially the same shit, but it's like slightly off,
Yeah, that could be like actually really funny. Yeah.
Like Don Max, it's kind of like that. It's like it's similar enough where it's like, okay, bro, this is murky areas. But I think it's bro, I'm not gonna lie, they're not ready, bro. We're gonna have a Caveman podcast. Whenever you're available, just hit me up. We can just do a show, like when we're both available. We can just do this sort of thing. 10,000 BC podcast. That's kind of based. I'm not gonna, what do you think about that name?
10,000 BC, like we're like so like fucking gone. Like, oh my god. Yeah, that could be really
BC podcast. That's fucking killing me, low key. That's like a fire idea. Can you imagine? It's just me and you, and the image is like two cavemen.
Yeah,
and it's like no, it's like that movie 10,000 BC. Like the I love that movie, by the way, with the saber tooth in the poster.
Yeah, I know you. I mean, we like Ice Age, dude. Shout out to Ice Age.
We do like Ice Age, bro. Diego, bro. Sid, Manny, bro. Those are my guys, bro.
Diego,
Scrat,
Sid, Manny.
Scrat.
Yeah.
Look, I'd rather Ice Age than Euphoria. Let's put it that way. If that's a summarization of this whole fucking stream, yeah. It's
literally, guys. I'm not joking. Like when I actually was watching Euphoria, that was like terrifying. Like it's existentially scary thinking about like, imagine this, right? Next time you go to a cafe, you're just ordering something. Look around you. How many people do you think watched Euphoria at that cafe?
Oh my god! Like, how many thought of it like that? Oh my god!
That's how I think about it. It's horrific, dude. Like all these like sick ideas they have in their heads and shit that they like try to hide from you, but then that they watch Euphoria.
Dude, can you imagine you're like ordering food or whatever? You're like outside.
Yes.
And you're looking around, and there's all these like young people, young men, young girls, and then you start realizing they've definitely watched Euphoria. And a lot of them, not just what, a lot of them like it. A lot of them think it's like a high medium.
Literally, a lot of them. Bro, that's why I only go to like Middle Eastern spots. Like literally, I only get kebabs and shit. Because those guys are not watching Euphoria.
Those guys don't even know what the fuck a Euphoria is, bro.
Literally, bro, just they're just fixing up the kebab.
They figure
Like,
out the kebab, or they care about like the latest football match that's coming up, dude.
don't go to Starbucks. Literally, they're thinking about football. Don't go to Starbucks, guys. For
Yeah,
real.
watch out, bro. I've
Starbucks
never
is
seen a
scary. It's
Starbucks,
terrifying.
but
I mean, like I've been to Starbucks and it's just like next time you see some like white girl at Starbucks or something, or any type of character, not hating on the white girls, shout out to them. But like, yeah, just think about it. Wow, this is a Euphoria fan that's giving me my coffee right now.
oh, that's fucked up, man. No, one thing we have to be fair about. We have to be fair about this.
Yeah.
Girls seem to have been, a lot of the girls have been more disillusioned with the show. Like
Really?
I've
Like,
noticed
is
that.
that what you see on
That's what I
social media?
kind of see. Not with everyone, right? Not about the giant
Yeah, yeah,
fucking like eho. Like, I don't want those people, but normal. Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like the normie
Mhm.
girls. A lot of them are like, "Oh, this is just weird. This is just, what is this, man? I don't know. I don't get this." So let's be frank now. If I was a woman, I'd hate this more. Like, I hate it as much as I do as a guy. But if I was a girl, bro, I would have lost my mind at the fucking Euphoria. Like I would have been like, this is a fucking agenda against me, dude. You know what I mean? Like I'd feel
For
very
real.
strong about it. I would feel very, like already,
Like,
like as a man, I
yeah.
feel strong about. But if I was a woman, bro, I'd be like, yeah, that'd be bad. That'd be TOS, bro.
Oh, guys actually have to like think about it like this. Euphoria is like the sick fantasies of a weird gooner, but like he basically became lucky. Because think about it like this, right? If you're a zoomer and you're like a weird, like sick gooner, you're probably not gonna actually like make big production media like stuff, right?
True.
At most, you're gonna be like a streamer. At most, you're gonna be like a social media
Yeah,
guy, right?
like me, bro, like me.
Exactly. But the thing is, because that guy's like a bit older than us, he's like a millennial or something. He basically got the ability to turn his like weird fantasies into like mass production media, high budget media, right? So it gets shot out into the world.
Yeah.
Millions of people see it and are exposed to it, and like that's what's weird about it, right? Like there's like a sort of a generation, like he's basically lucky to be a bit older that he gets to do this in that way.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's insane, man. Like, think about it. It's just, and it's also through shady content and all that, but it's whatever.
Obviously,
But
yeah.
it's the way it's also pushed, bro. It's so weird. Like
It's the way it's pushed.
everywhere.
It's the fact that like everyone is pretending this is like some crazy deep stuff, even when they're telling you like, oh, it's not deep stuff, it's just like, yeah, oh, it's just bad, I'm watching it ironically. But it's like, dude, millions of you guys can't like all be watching it
Yeah,
ironically, you know
none
what
of
I
it,
mean?
bro. It's few fucking people who fucking do. Like,
Literally.
when me and August watched Euphoria, it was like, it's like when Filthy Frank watched those Adam Sandler movies. Okay, like we were like fucking puking and shit, and we were screaming.
Or when he watched Chef, the movie Chef.
Chef, yeah, Chef, dude, yeah.
It's kind of similar to that,
It's
but
fucking ridiculous, man. Like, I don't know,
this is
dude. It's
not that
just, look, and I'll say this: I promise you,
good.
you will learn more watching. Yeah, Adam Sandler is Kubrick compared to this. Yeah, it's actually true. Uh, look, yeah, yeah. Adam Sandler made the moon landing. No, but no, but listen. This is
Shout
important.
out Uncle James.
Yeah, shout out. Uh, no, but fuck, what was I gonna say with you? Yeah, look, if you really want to have value from like a movie or a show, whatever, I promise you, you will find more value in Ice Age 2 than Euphoria. And I'm being dead serious when I say this. What does Ice Age 2 teach you? Even if you're the last of your kind or whatever, you'll find someone, and you're gonna stick with them, whatever. Even if the world fucking collapses, even if your nation is back, right? You'll go with her and your new family, because that's what matters. It's a very deep message at heart. It's very wholesome message. You know, there's also the birds and the weird annoying rat things and the weird sea dinosaurs, but that's not what matters. Okay. In Euphoria, you're getting none of it, and it's all just bullshit. So you're not even getting any good value with the weird. You know, this is just weird. This is just weird in a sexual way. So it's not just weird. It's just, yeah.
That squirrel bitch, I hate her.
Yeah, that's cool. She played, but think about it. Why do you hate her? You know, whoever made that movie showed you the deep everything about e-girl antics. You learned it from Ice Age 3. Let's be honest, bro. They summarized it for us. You know, for your kids. You can just show your kids, hey, yo, man, look at Ice Age 3. You know, the kids are like, why is that squirrel doing that? You see, bro, we were told about this by certain individuals on the internet before they got banned from certain platforms. But we learned a lot. You know, me and August, we learned a lot. We're not even students anymore. We're scholars. We're scholars, I'd say. And
Yeah,
I
at
think
this point, like, dude, we put in like hundreds of thousands of hours of analysis and education into this. Okay, we're not students anymore.
we're not
We
students no
graduated.
more, bro. We're scholars, bro.
Yeah,
We're scholars.
we're
And
scholars.
Ice
Right?
Age 3 is a good introduction for your kids to how the world works. I'm gonna be real.
You should also make them watch Madagascar.
True. Madagascar is pretty big.
Absolutely, Madagascar and Madagascar 2 taught me a lot of stuff about the world.
Yeah,
Truly.
man. Madagascar 2.
It really does.
I love Madagascar 2, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Cars 2 as well.
Cars.
And then wait until you get a bit older, and then you watch Cars 3. It's like crazy.
Yeah, Cars.
You know.
Here's how you should do it, right? Cars.
Yeah.
Actually, we should watch all of them in order because it kind of messes people's brains, but it's supposed to do that because you're supposed to have this touching story at first, then you have a little lighthearted, you know, James Bond flick. It's kind of based
The spy story, the second one.
and then the third one goes into this stuff again.
Yeah, the third one is like,
yeah, I've never watched Zootopia. I'll be very honest. So
I don't think there's much to learn about Zootopia or from Zootopia, guys. I'll be honest.
I just know about that abortion comic.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I remember from the fucking.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Zootopia makes people do things, and I'm not really comfortable.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
don't. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's a fox and a rabbit, bro. How do you make it? Okay. No, but look.
Yeah.
Cars is great. Finding Nemo is pretty great. Toy Story is pretty good. Lilo and Stitch is a documentary about me. I need to make that clear.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch is a documentary about me. I'm like the Assyrian.
Stitch is Assyrian.
Yeah, he is Assyrian, bro. That's how it feels to be Assyrian. You know, you're just in this fucking, you're this warlord. You know, you're fucking, you know, ruling a shit. And you come to Sweden, right? You come to Europe, and you're trying to fit in. And I relate to that, bro. I relate to being that freak. Fucking, that's the way he screams and shit. It's fucking.
The way he screams, yeah.
The way he moves, I love him, dude.
Hey, someone asked, does anyone know Charlotte, the Spider, and the Pig? I think I may have seen that as a kid. I'm not sure.
I saw it as a kid. I don't remember jack shit about it. It just, yeah.
I don't. It's not really that memorable.
It's like in my head, it has the same role as There's this one troll movie. I don't remember what the fuck it was called. That was a thing in the 2000s. It reminds me of that. And Polar Express, or not Polar Express, Polar Compass. Polar Compass, where the fuck that movie is called. Also, Narnia. Dude, Narnia is like something I barely remember, but I saw it as a kid.
Dude, I saw all the Narnia movies and I genuinely don't remember anything about them except the lion.
I just heard the lion. Yeah, exactly. It's just the lion talks. That's all I remember. And something about the sea at some point. And then, yeah, there's a lion there that speaks.
Yeah.
And he's like the leader. He's like their Optimus Prime, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's their Optimus Prime.
Dude,
you know
there are
funny, bro. Dude, you know, at that height of the Syrian war as well, while like movies like that were dropping, one thing that was very common was like that's just Bashar, bro, because he's a lion and he's like a leader. Like that's the funniest like commentary some kids would make.
That's such a random fucking take, but that is actually really
That's kind of based, you know, just like, guy's the lion.
It's like
Sorry,
literally the
Narnia, she
line from
just ghosted at fourth grade. That's fucking insane. How does your teacher ghost you in fourth grade? That's fucking
What?
crazy.
Wait, that is great. 20-page report and she just goes unread.
Bro, that's vile. That's fucking vile.
Dude, you know what? This happened to me kind of in high school. For English class, I had to like read this book and watch a movie it's based off it that they made off of it. And it's like the story of this like girl who becomes like the caretaker of this like crippled guy, but he's like a billionaire. And like she falls in love with him or something. And I have to write like a whole report about, for some reason I had to read the whole book and watch the movie and make a report about it. And I remember the teacher did not actually fully read it, but she just kind of glanced through it apparently, and then she just gave me an A.
That's gotta base. That's gotta be. It's like accidentally based. You know, she's like, oh, these.
But she made me read 300 pages. Like actually think about that. You know what I mean?
True.
Like,
Then you deserve the A, dude. You deserve the A. Just
so
because
it's
of the
like it was
actual
like,
work.
okay. I read 300 pages. I watched like a fucking 2-hour movie. I wrote notes on everything. I wrote like this 30-page report, and you can't even bother reading it. Come on, man.
It's like you have to put in all that work, you know. So it's
all that.
You know what?
work
That's
for-
kind of. You know what? That's racially motivated. How about that?
That is racially motivated.
That is racially motivated.
I will always claim that, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. No, I love, dude. I love the racial card so much, man. I love just like some
It's so
random
funny.
person slights you, and you're just like, "Oh, what are you, racist?" That's very racially motivated towards me. What did I do? And
was
they
so
have to
to the book.
excuse. You know, some people will actually like, they go crisis mode. No, no, no. That's not what I mean. No, no.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the funniest shit ever, dude. When they go for like the whole all these circles. Like, no, 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 not like that, not like that. I've been a victim of racism. I think we all have. We've all been victims of racism, dude. No, but it's fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Also, going from the Assyrian angle, because it's very like they don't even know what you are. You just think you're Arab or something. So you just mean, oh, it's just because I'm Assyrian, just because I'm like indigenous. Like that's the funniest. Like
Literally.
that's a funny card
Yeah.
to drop. I'm gonna drop every woman you meet. Pull that card on her. You don't have to be Assyrian. Just look enough Assyrian. So just say that to like Sabrina Carpenter. You know, say that to her. Say that to Sydney Sweeney. Say she has like she's racially motivated to Assyrian people. Sydney Sweeney,
Yeah.
Islamic State.
Dude, unironically, she probably would support ISIS, dude. She's
Probably
so,
would.
like,
You probably
low
would,
IQ.
dude.
She's like so like comically low IQ that she would, yeah.
Oh, they're erasing borders. It's so cool. And they're making it into like one campus so all the Muslims can go there. That's pretty cool. That's probably some shit she'd say. No, it's yeah, look guys, just watch Lilo and Stitch. How about that? You'll learn. If you watch Lilo and Stitch, you know me. And you'll learn about life. Sabrina Carpenter is a project. Yeah, she is a project. Project of a certain state. Very small state, but very influential state.
a specific artificial state in the Levant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Has like a whole sea line. That's not in the Levant, bro. It's not the Vatican.
We're not talking about the Vatican.
The Vatican will not create a Sabrina Carpenter character. Let's be real.
No, the Vatican would do something else. The Vatican would be like making her say like pro-Vatican stuff.
Yeah, she would like start. Sabrina Carpenter would start going against the United States. Dude, like, oh, I endorse Peru in the World Cup. Did you see that fucking the clip of the Pope where he's like, you know what, man? Yeah, I support Peru against the United States in the World Cup. And he's like an American. That made the whole thing funnier. Yeah, but it's yeah. But at least look, we have great plans ahead. People aren't ready.
Mm-hmm.
Be on the lookout. Be lookouts on the TikTok and the Discord. By the way, guys, don't forget I have a Discord. Y'all can fucking join that shit and send submissions, whatever, like what I should react to, whatever. Even just interact in general. Sometimes I'm in VCs. Sometimes I'm not, but we're keeping it chill, bro. We're keeping it chill. And in the future, you'll see we'll definitely see me and August on your feeds. Okay, you'll see us on the TikTok for you pages. You'll see us on Twitter. You'll see us
Yeah,
in
I may or may not be a peanut.
true.
You don't know that, I'm just saying, guys, like, be ready for everything. Be ready for a curveball.
Oh, dude, they're not ready, bro. When it's me, bro, when it's me and you in like Valorant lobbies with e-girls, and we're dropping like these nuclear pills on them. Like, imagine asking. Okay, August, look.
Yeah.
Imagine dropping the McDonald's question on Valorant, like in a lobby.
That could be pretty funny.
It could be.
I don't think
yeah.
people have fully even understood.
They don't send the McDonald's question, and it pisses people off. Like when I saw it much, it pisses people off. It gets me. Like I start laughing my ass off at it. Like people just go into like a million circles like around it. They don't want to answer it. It's kind of interesting, It's kind of Why don't you answer it properly, bro? What's going on? No, but it's gonna be great. Everything will build to two things: to us having royales, which we will have to figure out a name. I like the 10,000 BC podcast name. I like that. We might make a logo or something for next time me and August are talking. It'll be great. We'll probably make a logo, like a very specific, like Heydarist branding. Maybe it's like Ronaldo as a caveman. Who knows? But
yeah, Ronaldo as a caveman is such a funny idea, man.
We might go with it. It might be like the $1 million idea. It's like some mammoths and saber-toothed cats somewhere. It'll look cool. And look, as I said, everything will go up to a royale. We'll figure out a name, all that, and another thing. I'm not gonna leak what the other thing is. Some know, but let's just say we're gonna make some trips when we have enough money. Those videos, it won't be streams. It will be videos. They will go viral. I'm telling you, they will go. I am so certain of it. I am as sure of it as I'm seeing Euphoria on my screen. I hate that I'm seeing it on my screen, but it's that certain. Okay, it's in front of me. I see it. I just gotta do this and this, and I get it. It's like behind like a glass wall. And trust me, when that happens, those who stood by my side and had faith, they will be rewarded. Those who didn't, you'll have to be in the queue like VC lobby. You're not getting immediately. I'm not DM calling you. I think that's what the standard we should have. I think we'll go places, bro. We can even go to like even in Sweden itself. We can go to certain places and film. I think it'll be great.
Yeah,
there's a lot of content here. There's a lot of content here too, bro. So we might maybe not IRL stream, because I think IRL streams, especially in Sweden, don't work because it's easy to find someone, bro. It's not like the United States, I don't think.
No, it's not. And also, like, it's not like the US where it's just if you troll people, like there's a literal chance, things might start popping off. Like literally.
Yeah.
I've seen too many of those. You know what I've seen? I remember like this. There used to be like this incel streamer guy. I forgot his name. But what he would do is that he would like go around like body cam, like filming around and stuff. And he would he would basically like provoke people, and after provoking people, he would like pepper spray them and run away.
Why, man?
Because this, like, especially women, like he would attack women.
Yeah,
too.
I think
like,
I remember him, but what the fuck did he do
weirdo.
that, man? He was just
I know,
weird.
dude, because that's just what it's like in the US, man. Like that's what people in the US just do.
Yeah, look, luckily we won't have to deal with that bullshit, especially because we didn't film, obviously, but me and August, we had some funny events with EU politicians here one time, and we were we rolled with it pretty smart. We were very calculative about it. We were smart about it, right? If we filmed it, it would be big here maybe, but not in.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
because it's not a
definitely.
there's no context or subtitles, right? So it would be weird. But I think here's my idea, right? At some point, me and you, we go to some big city, and we just do our in English, where because there's people who speak English, right? And we'll get some funny clips. We go to funny spots, you know. We go to like I don't know. We go to
Hmm.
Five Guys or some stupid shit. We go to Taco Bell's, like some weird shit that none of us are used to. Something like
Wait,
weird
do we have
spots.
that?
In Stockholm, yeah, but it's not worth it. It's all expensive.
Really?
Yeah, but they have
Okay.
that now. They brought it. Also like weird stores. I think we should explore those, dude. Because we're not gonna stream it, so we don't have to worry
Yeah.
about in terms of service. We can just like film.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We could just like observe it. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be great. Yeah, bro, it would be great. I'm not gonna lie. When I think about the possibilities, the sort of trolling me and you can go on, and especially you have to understand the bigger cities are not like our cities. You know,
No, 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 they're
they're
not.
more
Yeah.
social. Like they're more social. So it's when we mess with people, they will like laugh and shit. Like they're not weird. They're not asocial like that. So we should definitely go for it. I think it'd be great content. He's also asking in my chat, did he get arrested? The weird pepper spray incel guy.
Um, I don't remember. I mean, this is like stuff that I used to maybe see like in 2018, 19, 2021,
Yeah,
that
this
kind of
was
thing.
long ago.
Dude, there are so many. Like, you know what's crazy? I
Yeah.
I like kind of recently logged into like my TikTok account that I kind of used to use like between 20 sort of 20 maybe 2019 until like at least 2022, and like so many of the people that I would follow on that account and I had like their content favorited and stuff, they just either disappeared, got banned, stopped making stuff, completely pivoted into a random other thing,
Well,
or are just like doing the same content but just worse. Like it's just
mm,
like a worse quality version of the same stuff from
there's like a
before.
lot of them have fallen off essentially.
There is so much falling off. It's wild, man. It's actually like almost indescribably wild how it is. And also like, you know, it's like an interesting thing I noticed, right? So many of the art accounts, the kind of like the fashion accounts, like those kind of guys that I used to follow from back in those days, they kind of still do like similar content to now. But I noticed like a major basically like thing they all have in common nowadays from the accounts I checked is that they all own like Instagram fashion brands, basically. Like
Wow.
that's such a random.
That's random as fuck, dude. Yeah, it is
That's
random as
random, but
fuck.
that's like a huge thing. That's like literally nearly all of them. Nearly all of them do that now.
That's weird. That's weird, man. No, it's just
Literally.
I'm not gonna lie, the internet, here's the truth, right? I do think the internet will replace or already has replaced TV in a lot of sense. But
Yeah.
I just the way people get entertainment, right? So all these TikTok people, it's all these social media people, it's all and there's incentive now too because there's a lot of money. YouTube when it started didn't have money. A lot of these places didn't have money at first, right? It was just likes and clicks. That's what people cared about.
Yep.
So I don't know what the internet will look like in the future. Like in some years, in some decades.
It's probably gonna be terrifying. I'll be honest.
It might be like surreal. Like that's why look, you should strive for success and not waste that money. That's what I kind of believe. Like just pile it up and you put it in something real, and you're kind of secured to do whatever for a while at least. And you can probably get
Yeah.
jobs. Like people understand that you can have like not teams, but you can have like, you can work for certain like companies and stuff and still do your content. Obviously, proof check everything. Don't just do it. Like obviously check your
Yeah.
to
Yeah. You have to check
contracts
what
and
you're doing.
stuff. Yeah, you can't just sign on to whatever.
It
Um,
depends on what you're doing. Yeah.
yeah, but generally speaking, if you can have everything you're doing, but you're just under whatever and you get paid, then you can have it as your job. Even if and I'm saying if everything's just going to hell, like in the sense that you can't do this form anymore, because it might be too loose. You know what I mean? It's like there's a, for example, amateur movies and Hollywood productions. Like there's so much production to money for certain stuff that the little guys have no chance. There's always a risk. I've seen that with internet that 'cause they just pump money into big ones, and they're big just for the sake of being big, right? Like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, KSI, who else? Like all these like big names. They're all kind of like that. They didn't grow from nothing usually. They just, like I watched KSI when he was a FIFA guy.
Dude, yeah, me too. Like back in what, like 2014, 15?
Yeah, yeah, like way back, way back.
Yeah.
PewDiePie, I watched him when he was like a amnesia player, dude. Like fucking way back.
Yeah, nowadays he makes videos where he's like, "Why you should read Yukio Mishima." What? What a random fucking thing to do and recommend.
Look, he's very random, but look, I do think fundamentally he won, in the sense that look,
Oh yeah,
he's living a
yeah.
he has it set up. He has it like good for him.
Yeah, compared to a lot of the guys from that era, holy
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
Of course
Compare him with the others. Like he's fucking NASA, bro.
I don't
he's
want to mention names, bro. That's how scary it is.
Yeah, it's like a different universe, dude.
Now there are guys that like get out of it, but they get out of it in a good, like I think what's his name, Joji. I think he got out of it in a good way.
Joji got out of it in a good way. Like he became an artist instead. But I love when you see
he
him
just
kind of spiraling back in. Sometimes it's very funny. He's like,
I know. But at least like he's doing his own thing. Like that's why I respect it. You know, he's doing his own thing.
He's not doing weird shit. He's not doing weird shit. He's like
it's like on his own terms,
whatever.
kind of thing.
Yeah, so it's good. It's not let's just say a certain guy who was around that circle. Yeah, he has the most.
Who was one of the edgier guys.
One of the edgier guys as well. Not just like he was the edgiest one of them, and he is just something else.
What do you think? I got a. This is unrelated. What do you think of this whole like Twitch trend, where let's just say people are making people wear specific clothes and LARP as pets on their streams?
That was the one topic we should have talked about. I forgot about it. That needs to be illegal. No, you cannot have human, pets, whatever the fuck you call it, like weird sexual fetish shit on Twitch. You can't have that. I'm sorry, bro. I am scared of fucking anything with TOS being shown, and she can do that. She can have like fucking dudes in those like latex fits, fucking like barking for and shit, like weird fetish content.
People doing? Like seriously, what the fuck are people
like? What is that? Like, dude, like, look, I swear, I get that sexuality will be a part of the platform, whether we like it or not. Like, I know, yes, there are young people on this platform. They will be exposed to it. I'm against them being exposed to it, right? I am. Of course, there will be sexual themes on Twitch. But man, you can't have that. That's just so explicit. While you're at it, you're gonna have a fucking porn category on this fucking platform, bro. It's stupid.
Might as well, dude.
It's just shit you would see on those sides, man. It's weird, bro. They're doing BDSM shit on fucking. It's basically what it is.
You have to remember, like they used to ban people for like political correctness on this platform.
Yes, they still do. They still not as.
No, they still do. But yeah, that I'm talking about when it was at his peak. When it was at his peak, you could just say something, boom, you're permanently gone. That kind of thing.
Yep.
And nowadays, people could just do this shit.
You would just do that shit. And look, to this day, I am scared of having the wrong image on my thing. And I'm scared of even, for example, with clothes, right? As a man, I need to be properly dressed, and this is fine. Like a tank top is fine. But I remember, and I think they made it more chill. But do you remember that era where being shirtless was
painting?
No.
Painting. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's the painting thing. I think they still even do it, dude. It's fucking weird. That shit is just okay. That's just an excuse to just be naked on stream, dude. But no, but August, do you remember the era where, as a man, you couldn't be topless? Do you remember that era of Twitch? That could get you banned.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Like if I removed my tank top, I would be banned. Like I would just straight up be banned on Twitch. But no, it doesn't exist. I don't think people do it. Maybe not for certain likes or certain subscriptions. I think that's what they do. It's just not like e-sex, you know. It's not prostitution, e-prostitution, dude. No, but it's fucked, bro. Like this platform, they. Also, can we note that one guy we saw, I guess, right? The guy who wanted to DM a lot of underage people.
Oh,
That guy, he's on Twitch. Like, bro, COS is a joke, bro. Like, it's harsh on some people for no reason, and then with others, it's like the most lenient thing on earth. I've never seen that shit be lenient. Okay, I'm paranoid. Right now I'm paranoid. You know. So no, I don't know, man. It's Twitch, not the wholesome Chungus capital of the internet. I wouldn't say. Though I would say Kick is also pretty rough. Just Kick tolerates N-words and stuff and whatever. So, and like more bad words, I guess. But a lot of stuff is still the same, broadly speaking. And look, Twitch is just better for growth. I've said this before. Kick is good if you have stagnant viewers. Is that a fair assessment?
yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend that unless you already have like a huge following. Then you can go wherever. Then wherever you go, it's not gonna matter. You can just go anywhere, as long as you're on a platform. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, bro. But we're gonna grow Twitch. We're gonna go big on Twitch, and yeah, bro, we're going viral, dude. We're gonna go places, and I'm actually next year. My family wants to go on a certain trip to a certain country. I'll film then too, so I can guarantee you guys getting some international content next year, at the very least. But this year I want the big collabs. I want big collabs. We're getting to 10,000 BC podcast. That's still like the best name ever. We're going with that. Yeah, it's gonna be great. All our greatness
Awesome,
coming soon, dude. This is gonna be a banger YouTube upload. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to the.
Yeah. You know, for again, anyone on YouTube who considers watching you, please do not watch Euphoria.
Mhm.
Please do not like give these people clout. If one of your buddies, one of your homies is gonna watch this shit, just tell them not to do it. It's nasty as fuck.
Bring interventions if it comes down to it. Have some type of intervention.
Yeah, just have you know, what do you say? Like have people just not watch this shit around you. Like just tell your friends like, hey, please don't watch this. This is like literally like a fucking weird HBO Israeli psyop or something. And it primarily exists to like destroy the human mind. That's kind of like its main use.
Which is true. And you know, tell your buddy to watch, you know, Ice Age or Lilo and Stitch instead, dude. Tell him something wholesome family vibes, dude. You'll learn mature themes through that. Trust me. Trust me on that.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
I've even had internet trolls tell me that they wanted to, quote, bust on my face.
I don't think you can smoke in here. Who's gonna complain? Hey, you can mind?
If you look, you gotta bite.
It don't matter.